literally in 24 hours from now, I'm gonna be getting ready to go to the airport, which is crazy, and I literally could throw up. I'm so excited. My sister texted me today this morning and she's like, I'm literally so excited because like obviously we went to Disney together in January, which was a blast, but it was like the weather was so bad that it did like impede on the fun as much as we like tried to prevent it. It was just so brutally cold. And then when we went home last was because my grandma died. The time before that we went home, my sister got COVID. The time before that, when Haley came here, she was going through a breakup. So we're just like really ready for things to be good, for things to be great. You know what I'm saying? So getting my hair done in a couple of weeks, and I literally can't wait. It looks horrible. But yeah, so we got McDonald's brekkie, of course, because it's Monday tradish. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'll show you the like, we literally got like $70 worth of groceries, and 11 of it was toilet paper. So I will show you the groceries, and then Chris needs to get the dishes done. He's gonna be, and I need to make his lunch. And then after all of that, we're gonna be doing a real big cleany poo of the house, or an organize, a clean, getting the house in tip-top shape for our guests. I'm gonna wash the sheets on both my bed and the spare bed. Well, I'm gonna like take the sheets off, put new sheets on, wash those sheets. I need to put laundry away. We've got lots to do, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a very productive day if you ask me. The way I'm actually so cold right now, but I know I'm gonna be sweating my ass off whenever I start cleaning, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm always like a sweaty, disgusting mess whenever it comes to cleaning the house. But I'm gonna show you guys what we got at the store. We usually get the toilet paper, like the 6 rolls, but we were completely out and we're having guests. So we bought a 9-pack of toilet paper because it's just the 2 of us. I don't think we really go through toilet paper all that much. And we spent like $75. I got this bin, this storage bin for $4. I'm gonna put a bunch of our magic stuff in there because right now, on top of the calyx in the nerd room is just like card sleeves, extra cards, this, that, this shit everywhere, and I'm sick of looking at it. So I got this just to organize the magic stuff. But like our play mats, like just everything needs a place. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. This bag's just Gatorades because of Christopher's lunch. Got those. Lettuce for sandwiches for Christmas lunch. We've got, this is the creamer that my sister requested, sweet Italian cream. And then their only other request was honey mustard, which I think I explained this in my other video. I don't know what this is going to be used for because whenever we have company, we don't really like eat at home very much, but whatever. A couple of backup yogurts for Chris. Oh, we're literally already almost done with my groceries. Some dip for chips. They've been out of this size bulb, and this is the size bulb I need for my 2 like bulb warmers. So finally got that after like months. Another Gatorade. I got lemon blueberry muffins. Yum. And then they do not have my like go-to lightly salted chips, so I just got a party-size bag of Taste Pods. Restock on my Alani's. I got 4 more to put back in my case over here. And then another Gatorade. I got 5 Gatorades because this is 5 days of work. We should have got one from like the cooler because it's kind of warm for lunch, but whatever. And then Rice Krispies because I've been on a kick. And Chris's quote-unquote gross frozen burgers. He says, I'm so aware that they're gross, but I like them. So that's where we're at with that. I'm gonna get everything put away. I may just, hey babe. Okay, we still have over an hour until Chris leaves for work, so I'm not gonna make his lunch yet. And I'll be able to let these Gatorades kind of chill for like an hour. Honey mustard in the fridge. I just think the whole thing is so funny. Whenever they were like, yeah, can we get some coffee creamer and some honey mustard? And I was just like, okay, sure, that's what you want, I got you. But y'all, today is my last day in my 20s. And I have feelings. None of them are like particularly negative about the fact that I'm turning 30. Like, that's not my issue here. I am just a little bit hold on. Feelings about it, but for reasons that probably don't make sense to most people, that's completely fine. Oh, I forgot we were going to get better smelling spray. But I actually had a slight mentee V about this yesterday, but I didn't want to come on camera while I was upset. I wanted to give myself the night to think about it, but like, it just feels like I'm entering this new like era of my life, this new decade, and I got really depressed about the fact that my mom's not here for it, you know? And actually, I think I still don't have it in me to talk about it because it's gonna make me cry, so we're not gonna talk about it, but it just fucking sucks, you know? But I'm gonna go put this light bulb in. Look like this, you guys can see. Actually, I'm gonna wait till I'm done cleaning to put these light bulbs in because it's easier to clean when the wax is not melted in there. So I'm gonna go and put this bin in the nerd room. I'll just leave these here. The toilet paper, put that away. And then I will check in with you guys when we get to the cleaning portion of this experience. Also, this may be a 2-week vlog because I don't think I'll vlog a lot while my sister and Brooke are here, if at all. Okay, I had to put on a sweatshirt because I'm not going to start my cleaning situation until after Chris leaves because I don't want to have to like pause, you know what I mean? It's just easier that way. So we're just going to chill. Get some caffeine into us while we hang for the next like hour. So there's not much to watch on YouTube. Ashlyn and Haley fam just posted, but like I'm just like, I get that Haley wrote a book and she's like really proud about it. I just want like at least 2 characters like, that I really like to follow. We don't need to talk about it in every single video. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like annoying to me that we're talking about it in literally every possible video. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, Chris, gone. So, I am going to begin my journey of cleaning. I'm gonna grab my headphones so I can like listen to a book while I do this. I'm dreading this. I hate changing sheets, it's torture, but you gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? So these are turn on. What the fuck? Basically I wanna listen to something while I'm working, obviously. And then I'm gonna throw my hair up because I know it's gonna bother me. I'm cold right now, but I know I'm gonna be hot, especially once I take the stuff off this bed. I'm gonna remove the sheets from this bed, throw them in the wash, like in the machine. I'm not gonna like run it until I do the sheets on the other bed. I'm gonna clean Chris's office first, then do my bedroom second, because those are the 2 rooms that are like the worst. And they have the whole, you know, sheets situation. So that's where we're gonna start the day. And yeah, I'm sure next time I check in with you guys, I'm gonna have a lot less clothing on, because right now I'm freezing, but it's gonna get hot in here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, sweatshirt off, I'm sweating, not bothered. The robot vacuum is really loud, so she's still going, but coziest bedroom unlocked. Whenever I actually make the bed, I'm just like, wow, it's so nice in here when I like actually try to make it look nice. It's just like, simply, hold on. Tell me that's not the most like idyllic, beautiful, wonderful bedroom vibes. But the robot vacuum is still going. It's 1:03, so it took me about an hour to do the dusting, the picking up. Like, I pretty much cleaned the kitchen, like scrub the counters, scrub the stove, all of that stuff like daily. So that's not, the kitchen's pretty clean other than like the floors, but the vacuum's going currently, and then I will do like regular vacuuming after if anything seems like not good. But she's obviously killing it. If you guys have any help, so my rug in the living room, it's like, the rug in this room is kind of like a more yarny type of rug, but the rug out there, the material is like very clingy, and like the one corner that gets trafficked a lot is like, I feel like just looks like there's like dust stuck in it. No matter what I do, I tried lint rolling it, which the lint rolling really did help, and Google said to use like a rubber dusting apparatus. I don't have that, but I'll buy one if that's like a helpful situation. But those are all books that are for a book haul, so those are not put away. But otherwise, I ended up listening just to music while I was cleaning, because I don't think it was only going to take me like, I thought maybe an hour to an hour and a half to do the cleaning. I don't want to start an audiobook and not be able to finish it for like a week. Like, I'll be so out of the story, so I just decided against it. We have all of our big chunky pillows right there, but yeah, so I'm pretty much done with what I needed to do, which is stellar. I do need to film a reel of like for the my birthday sale, which would have already happened. It's just like a 1 day only sale for 30% off the shop, all stickers. But I am just gonna do that tomorrow, because I have to get up the ass crack it on tomorrow anyway and get ready. I don't want to get ready today. It's basically the situation. But I think I'm gonna film some reels of me putting down my October bases, because I don't really have anything else I need to be doing currently. So I'm just gonna get all these doors shut. Oh my god, I have hiccups. I hate that. But that's, I think, my plan. Figured I would show you guys the spreads I just laid down for October. They're all very cute. Obsessed. Well, that's done now, thankfully. Another thing off my to-do list. I don't really like have much else that needs to get done today, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm kind of getting hungry, kind of want to read. It's 2:32. So I'm gonna go see what's in the kitchen, see if anything sounds good, and just keep hanging, baby. Actually, I am a big fat liar. I need to edit my vlog. That has to get done today. But the laptop's in here, so I need to find the laptop and offload, and I need to edit my vlog. I don't need to edit anything else, just the vlog is like what needs to get done today. Because I most likely won't have, I'll have time tomorrow, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to edit it and let it finish rendering. That's where things get a little tricky, because basically tomorrow's the next 2 days gonna suck for me sleep-wise because of the whole car situation. But basically tomorrow I have to get up at like 6:30 in the morning, which for somebody who doesn't go to bed till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it's really tricky. And I have to, like, I have like a requirement to stay up till midnight minimum tonight because I need to make sure that the sale is working because I don't trust anything. Also, I want to take my SPC orders out of my backpack. But basically, I'm gonna get up at like 6:30. I think Chris has to be to work for like 7:30. So I'm gonna bring him to work. Then I'll drive home. It'll probably be like 8:15. And then I could edit the vlog, but then it would it takes like probably like an hour to edit it. And then like 2 hours to render. So I need to leave here tomorrow by like 10:45 to go to the airport. So, and I need to get ready and I need to film a reel. So, it just makes the most sense for me to edit this right now. So, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I literally was grabbing my page clicker and I saw my memory card and I was like, oh shit. Okay guys, the truth of the matter is that I did in fact wash my hair yesterday, but I think I'm gonna wash it again because technically I did get honey in it from my Panda Express last night, and I feel like I just needed an excuse to go wash it. But it's 6 o'clock. I was gonna get up and go pee and make myself dinner like an hour ago, but then my bestie girl Shanna, who's like my childhood best friend, we've been friends since we were 4 and our birthdays are 2 days apart, she called me and we just got to chatting. She called me to tell me some drama with her apartment, and then we just got to chatting for like an hour, and then her internet went out, so that ended. But I think I'm gonna go wash my hair, take a shower, and then make something to eat, and then chill. I think that's my plan of action. I got to like halfway through my book, but it is a thriller, and I don't love reading thrillers when I'm home alone because I get stressed out. And then I start thinking that every sound is like an intruder or something bad. So I stopped. I did finish my vlog. That's scheduled, uploaded, ready to go. Bada bing, bada boom. Now I'm actually done with everything that needs to get done before sister arrives. She texted me that she was doing her last minute packing. They have to be at the airport at like 4 or 5 in the morning. And yeah, I'm gonna try to go to sleep early today. Do you think I'm going to? No. And honestly, slim to no chance in hell. But I'm gonna like try, obviously. I always try because I gotta get up for 6:30 and such, but it's one of those things where it's just it's not my sleep schedule to get up that early, so it's gonna be difficult. But additionally, I'm definitely the type where it's like if I know I have to get up early, I have even a harder time falling asleep because then I'm like in my head about it. Like, is my alarm gonna go off? If I fall asleep right now, how many hours am I gonna get? So I'm just gonna take a shower and then I might make myself, I think I have gyoza in there, so I might make that for dinner. That kind of sounds good. And yeah, that's I think my plan. Okay guys, I am now all of a sudden starving to death. I think because I was hungry before I got on the phone with Shanna, I was thinking about getting up and making food. And now it's 6:30 and the last thing I ate was like at 10 this morning, besides like a handful of Chex Mix. Whew, I'm starving to death, basically. So, also, I've already made the executive decision that tomorrow, on my way home from bringing Chris to work, I will be getting Round Rock donuts. You best believe. In lieu of a birthday cake, I'm getting myself a dozen donuts. I will obviously share them with whoever, but, well, not like whoever. No random strangers, but with my sister and Brooke and Chris, whatever. But oh yeah, that sounds so good. I wish I had it right now. Had my McDonald's Diet Coke this morning, but I'm really trying to like flush it all out with some water. because I think the pan that I made is dirty. Yep, so looks like I'm not making dumplings because I'm not hand washing it. It's just not happening, truly. So I fear we're moving on to girl dinner, which is gonna be chips and dip. At least for now. I just haven't been in such a mood for Asian food that all I really want is panda, but it's quite some time until Chris gets home. Depending on when he gets out, I may go get it later, truly, because it's my birthday eve. Or like, I'll tell Chris to go grab it on his way home, depending. Be like, I will then love you because I desperately want it really bad. It just sounds so good. It's literally, I'm salivating thinking about it. I'm gonna text him and see, how's your day going? What time, do you have any idea when you're gonna be home? Because I want something fierce, you know what I'm saying? It sounds so good right now. It's 6:30, usually he gets out 7:30 to 8:30. Like yesterday he got home out at 7. So it's like, really, could go any which way. Let me text him and find out what he's up to and how his day's going. That should be helpful info, but I'm gonna eat chips in the meantime. You guys, I'm 30. It happened. Brought Chris to work. It's like 8 o'clock now. I've been like out and about for forever. I did get an Amazon package. This was a impulse buy. I did get, I'll show you my dude. I already ate one of my RRDs. RRDs. Also mortifying. The guy at the drive-thru was like, oh yeah, name for the order. I'm like, Hannah, and he says, I like your pajamas. I was so embarrassed, but here they are. This is 30. You buy yourself a dozen donuts for breakfast because why not? I mean, I was doing that before 30, but you know. And then I was influenced because I keep getting ads for this. So the thing is, I like how I look with lipstick on, but because I have an addiction to chapstick, I hate the feeling of wearing lipstick. And if you know, you know. It's all the rage. Balm It Wonder Blading All Day Lip Stain. So I got it. But I also live in the mindset that if you're going to wear, I got it in red. I live in the mindset that if you're gonna wear lipstick, I'm not gonna wear a nude. Like, I already got big ass lips, so if I'm gonna be putting lipstick on them, it's gonna be colorful, like a bright color. So I did get red. Obviously I can't like swatch it because this goes on blue. I'd be fine honestly if it stayed blue, but I'm gonna get ready for the day. It is, like I said, hold on, where's my phone? My sister's flight was actually delayed because there was like an issue with the engine or some crazy shit. I don't fucking know. But they're in the air now. And like, I don't know. She was like explaining it to me. Brooke, if I say Brooke, that's my sister's girlfriend. If I say Haley, that's my sister. Basically, what's the tea with this? Wait 1 minute, wipe away. Okay. So Brooke has a bit of flying anxiety to begin with, and then they get on the plane and they're like, something's like wrong with this, with like the power supply. I don't fucking know. So she's not doing great with that, but it do be what it do be. I'm gonna get ready for the day. So we'll do our Princess Mia moment. We take this and this and this and give you a princess. This is the lip stain. I think it's kind of cute. Kind of obnoxious, but kind of cute. But yeah, we'll see how it actually wears because the last lip stain that I had did not wear very good. But it's because I have to put chapstick on. So this is kind of like a test. I'm gonna go film a reel for my birthday sale though, and I'll check in with you guys later. I have to show you guys the funniest picture of me and Haley. I'm cackling. This is us having to wear these dresses for my cousin's wedding, and we literally look like Wednesday and Enid. I want to die about it, and she's thrilled. Hilarious. But it is 9:41. Her flight's gonna get here at 11:30 now with like the delays and stuff, so we're all good. We're just chilling. I talked on the phone with my dad for about 30 minutes, and then one of my old bosses from my old job, the one that like doesn't suck, he called me, said happy birthday. So that was really like nice and sweet, you know. And now I'm just gonna basically chillax. I was able to do that thing on Roll20 that I tried getting figured out yesterday that was not working, but let me know, guys, what do you think about the red lips? I think they're cute. But now I'm getting my head about it a little bit. I did just go and I put wax all through the living room. I did while I was on the phone with my dad, get everything out of my car that needed to be taken out. I put wax in the hall bathroom and through the living room. I did like a cinnamon roll scent. I put a fresh car air freshener in the car. And yeah, we're basically ready to rumble. Now it's just like that awkward in between time where like it's not time to leave, but it's also not time to, there's not enough time to really do much. So just kind of chilling. I also fear that there's like not even any good YouTube videos to watch in the meantime, and I'm like caught up on all the shows that I'm watching without Chris. We're almost caught up on Wednesday. We only have 2 episodes left, but yeah, we're just live, laugh. Whoa, this lighting could not be worse, baby. But just live, laugh, loving. Okay, it's like 10:40. It's like a 40-minute drive to the airport. The flight's supposed to land at 11:20. So I'm gonna go pee and head out to get my sister. I could scream and cry and throw up. I think I'm gonna grab an Alulu. Well, I think I'm gonna eat another donut and grab an Alani. You know what I mean? Could bring my Kindle, but also I think I'm just gonna listen to an audiobook in the car, so that's that, motherfucker. Well, she came and went, y'all. If you want to see her, make sure you are subscribed over at Hannah's Reading Realm, because we did film a video for that. Oh, there's the chapstick I wanted. Do you guys like my new sweatshirt? Amazing. We went to this place, couldn't tell you what it's called. It's in Round Rock, but next to the Round Rock Barnes & Noble. And it's, in my sister's words, in-person Etsy shopping. And honestly, fair. Absolute fair statement. It's like almost like a market. Well, it is like a market, okay? It's not almost, it just like is like a market. And essentially, it's all of these like small shops rent out a booth and they have stuff there, and I got this amazing sweatshirt. I was gonna get 2 sweatshirts, to be really honest, but Brooke, my sister's GF, really brought me back down to earth, and I was like, maybe just get 1. You don't need 2. They were $30, which like $30 is low-key kind of cheap for a sweatshirt, if I'm being honest with you. Most sweatshirts, if you're ordering one on Etsy, is like $50 to $60, so I thought it was like 30 is a fucking bargain. Let me get them all. But they had another one that I liked. They just had like a bunch of jars of pickles all over it, which was amazing. But I didn't need 2, and that was very correct. Keeping me responsible. But oh my god, today is so sad. I woke up at the butt crack of dawn to bring little sis to the airport. Her flight was so early. Oh man, also Andrea, this is one of my favorite presents she got me for my birthday, is this lotion. It didn't start out as one of my favorites from the things. It was like, my favorite thing was this shark basket. It's pretty high up there, but this lotion is everything. It's creme de pistachio, and like most like scented things that aren't like an expensive perfume, like lotions and like body washes, body sprays, that kind of stuff, the scent like dissipates really fast. Oh no, this smells so good for so long. She also got me this. I gotta grab some command strips to hang it up, but she made me this. I have to figure out where I want to hang it. I think I might hang it underneath there. I think that would look cute, honestly, like under my TV. But, or maybe not gonna hang it. Maybe I'll just like tuck it under my planner when I take pictures of my planner. That's also a cute idea. Maybe I'll do that because it's like less permanent, you know, but I'm absolutely obsessed. So I'm just been having it right there for now. But oh my god, I'm so sad that my sister's gone. But it was amazing to have her here. Literally amazing. We had so much fun. I need to like pick up this room. Has Andrea's table that I borrowed. Pick up the living room. We got blankets everywhere. I need to film a book haul. We got books everywhere. But look at this. Is that the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life? Amazing. I finally bought this board game that I've been wanting. Daybreak. Basically, you play as like different societies. I'll read you the back. It's actually really fun. It's really hard though. It's co-op. It's from the makers of Pandemic. And it's a game where you get to build the mind-blowing technologies and resilient societies we need for a warming planet. In the game, you'll play stacks of cards, create powerful combos, and strategize with your fellow players about how you decarbonize society. And since Daybreak is 100% cooperative, you win or lose together. So, trying to combat all the horrible things. And me and Andrea played it once, and we lost, like, really bad. We did horrible, if I'm being honest with you. But if you guys shopped my birthday sale, I just want to thank you so very much. Something for sure has to be going on. I think they're maybe doing maintenance to their website because like I tried it on different browsers and my phone and it's just like it looks like it's under construction. So I did email like, hey, when will that be up? You know? But I have little to no motivation to do anything. So, as I was saying, we got home last night pretty late, probably like around 11, and like had to take a shower, do the whole thing, whatever. I had to be up at, I don't know, like 6 o'clock this morning to take the girls to the airport. So I woke up, drove them to the airport, came home, and I did fall back to sleep, which was good, until like 10. It's now 11, and I don't foresee myself being productive in literally any way today. Like, it's just, I don't think a possibility. But tomorrow I might print and organize orders. I have a plan with me I can film, and I would film a haul, but Emili is coming into town for work on Wednesday, and I'm sure we're gonna like end up at a bookstore in one way, shape, or form. So I would rather just wait until I'm for sure have all the books I'm gonna have for a moment, you know. But I'm pooped. I'm mentally, physically, emotionally exhausted. But you know, that's where we're at. I'm very devastated and sad about my sister being home now, and like the realization that I'm literally not probably going to see her until next year is absolutely devastation. You know, I'm not happy about it. I don't like it. It makes me unwell and sick to my stomach about it. Hopefully homeboy emails me back quick. I just like to, I don't like not having an answer about things. Like, I'm not really sure why you wouldn't put something on the website that says it was up for maintenance, but also there could have been something earlier this week that said like, website will be under maintenance for these days. So it's really an unknown, you know? So I don't really know what I'm gonna do right now. Other than I don't really want to do anything. Got so many hangnails. I have no idea what that's about, but they hurt so bad and they're just all over my fingies. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. 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 I just checked the website on my phone and it looks like it's working now. yeah, there must have been some sort of issue. Also, the way that this paper has gone up in price is so disgusting. Makes me actually want to throw up. Whatever, I don't freaking know what my password is. Yup. State is not Georgia. What the heck? Okay. Shipping address, same as my bidding address. Thank you for taking me to payment. Free shipping at least. Whoa. Is everything correct? Should be. Should all be good in the hood. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. It was like a really wackadoodle. Anyhow, okay, I spent $1 million on that. I'm gonna go grab myself something to eat for lunch because Chris is ordering himself food that I do not like. So I said I'm gonna go get myself some lunch. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And it's not gonna be chicken tenders. Oh, the ice machine just scared the fuck out of me. It's gonna be Panda. I'm just switching into shorts because it's like 85 out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that, and then I don't know, I'll probably be in my office for a bit, do some things I want to like finalize everything for my D&D session that is going to be happening on Wednesday. And yeah, I think that's probably the plan. I just like don't want to do shit. I need to go actually. This fucking hangnail hurts so bad. So bad. Also, oh, also cute that Andrea made me. Handwriting wrong. What was I gonna say? No, I don't know. No, I just don't know. So many hangnails. I don't know what this is about. Literally 3 between 2 fingers. Hate it. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put you guys in my office so you're there. I'm gonna go grab myself some Panda and then come home and have a great time. Oh, yeah, some stuff I can finalize for D&D. Emily's coming to visit this week, which is exciting. The wax I put in here smells so good. I don't even know what it is, but it's good. It's good shit. My blue hollow and brown marble came in the mail, which is amazing. And yeah, I think tomorrow, because Chris works tomorrow, I'm gonna print and organize orders, do journaling cards, pull foil, clean the house, film my plan with me, and do stuff like that. That seems like a good use of my time tomorrow, you know? Y'all, I don't think it's really translating very well on camera, but my eyes, fucked. They're so red. They're so itchy, but I just took allergy medicine, so I'm hoping that that like helps, because it's like uncomfortable levels of itchy eyes. So uncomfy, but I went to Panda and it happened again to me where I ordered the honey sesame chicken and there was like a weird amount left. They just gave all of it to me. I love when that happens, especially because like this is also a very like probably not everybody feels this way situation, but the end is usually a lot of the like green beans and peppers, and like you might think that you're getting gypped out by getting a lot of them and less chicken. For me, best case scenario, truly. But I'm hype about it. I'm hype about how the wax smells in here. I'm not hype about how much I miss my sister. And I can't stop thinking about how it's depressing me. But yeah, I'm gonna grab Panda. Literally the whole excursion took me less than 15 minutes. And my hands still smell like the lotion from when I put it on. So we love that. We love it. We live, love it. Okay. I'm just gonna chill. There's not really much to update you on, but we're chilling, baby. I don't know what the deal is, cause like, obviously I only slept like 5-ish hours, but then I came home and slept like a couple more hours. But I'm exhausted and I'm gonna go lay down. I think it's because, well, it was like interrupted sleep, right? But additionally, I mean, like, I'm drinking caffeine, it's just doing nothing. I think it's because I am somebody with a smaller, I would say, social battery. I don't interact with people very often. Like, we have game night, and then, like, oh gosh, you can see all of the mess. Please ignore. That, so you can't see the mess. We do game night, which is a few hours on Friday, and then whenever Andrea and I hang out, it's like once a week, right? I'm not typically being social for days on end. I'm putting that really good scent in here. It's white elephant exchange, strawberry pound cake, banana, zucchini bread. I don't smell like any of these things. It just smells delicious, okay? It's mainly giving the white elephant exchange from L3. But I think because, like, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was obviously all social, I'm just very mentally drained. So I'm going to lay in the bed, pop on YouTube, and maybe take a nap. Because I feel like I can't focus on literally anything. Like, my brain just feels scrambled. So that's my plan. It's been hours. It's 4 o'clock. And I for sure took a nap. Do I feel more awake? No. I will truly admit to you that I don't really feel even remotely better, but I did it. I think you ever just have a day where you're like, it's just a wash. It's just a day where I'm just gonna be tired all day. I think that's unfortunately where we're at. I'm gonna fill in my planner. It's just gonna be like sleep all day, period. But I'm gonna do that and chill for a bit. But yeah, I pooped. Oh, I've been having this issue. So basically, wasps are taking like turns in these 3 locations out front to build a wasp's nest. It'll be on the porch, the left corner of the garage, the right corner of the garage, then back to the porch, and we just keep like getting rid of them, and they just keep coming back, and I'm so over it because I'm so terrified of them. It's really pissing me off, but you know. I'm not finished doing this, but yeah, it's just a sleepy girl kind of day, you know? Also, additionally to this, like, me being overstimulated and over, like, my social battery being very small, 2 of the days, both Tuesday and Wednesday, I had to get up at like 6:30 to bring Chris to work, which, like, for somebody who just doesn't go to bed till, doesn't sleep well to begin with, and that just isn't my sleep schedule, quite rough. Quite rough, you know? So I'm not really super enjoying that. But Gavin's new video came out where he was like staying in this like haunted school for 20 or for like overnight or whatever. The first part came out last Saturday and the second part came out this morning, or not this morning, at like 3 this afternoon. Truly, and it's like 4. It's still like, it's doing the like premiere thing, and it's super long. The first one was like an hour and a half. So it's actively was still premiering like 10 minutes ago when I looked. So I am unaware if it's still doing its damn thing, which is completely fine. If it is, I just I'll need to rewind it, but I do want to watch that now because the first one was really good. It was reminding me of like back in the day when I used to watch Ghost Hunters as a kid. And so I do want to watch that, but I would prefer to watch that like in the morning because, or not the morning, but before I'm in bed, because otherwise I truly will have nightmares because I believe in hauntings so deeply. And so, yeah, really spooky times, but I don't really know what I want to do other than, like, I could just relax in my room still, obviously, but the issue with me doing that is I'm just gonna keep falling to sleep, which is not really what I want to do right now. Like, I don't want to be sleeping. I want to be awake and with it and present so that I do have the opportunity to sleep tonight. Because I don't want to completely destroy my work schedule, my sleep schedule. I mean, it's obviously going to be a little wrecked, but it should be fixed. Yeah, who knows? Maybe never. I do not know, but we do have that filled in, and I'm devastated that my sister is gone. They're on their second flight. They got to their like layover. They boarded their other flight. And it's devastating. Oh my god, I just found the what's it called? The tag from the hat that she purchased while she was here. It's making me sad. Sad. But I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll try to cheer up. I just probably won't because I'm not a cheerful girl. Whoa, this thing looks crazy. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, I gotta show you though. Both Andrea and my sister got me new dice sets from my wish list. Oh, it's not really dark in here. It would be better if it was dark. This is with the light off in here. Hold on, let me get set up. Okay, we're in the bathroom on the floor. I literally put the sparkly thing on the ground so that it's extra sparkly. But here, okay, they don't all fit in my hand. Here are the ones Andrea got me. They're super like sparkly and like green. Oh my god. Let me get my camera, my flashlight more set up. Oh no. Okay. So like, oh, that's so much easier. Here they are. They're like dark blue, black, green. Amazing. Obsessed. Obviously I didn't put them on my wish list. It's not like I didn't pick out something fantabulous. And these are the ones my sister got me. They're like blue and purpley. If I could just get it to focus right. That's the D4 for that one. But aren't these magnificent? Absolutely in love with them. Amazing. Aren't they fantabulous? I'm having my water because I just feel very dehydrated. I've been terrible about drinking water over the past few days, and it's also, I think, catching the F up with me. As well as my allergies being so bad. I wonder, like, what allergies are high right now. Allergies chart. Let's see. On the 12th, on the 13th. Ragweed is high. Yup. Sounds about right. Sounds correct. Right. Well, it says grass, weeds, mold are all high. Fall elm and ragweed are medium. miserable. I'm allergic to it all. I personally think that fall allergies for me personally are significantly more like unbearable than spring. That's why I hate the fall and love the spring, baby. You know? Yeah, no. I'm gonna put Gavin's video on and chug water. That's kind of where I'm feeling like what I should do right now. Because maybe it'll make me so scared that like I'm like, whoa, wide awake. You know what I mean? Could be like helpful to shake the sleepiness out of my body because it's deeply ingrained, unfortunately. I forgot to tell you guys a fun fact about myself. It's not a fun fact, really. It's not really fun. It's just a fact that you probably don't know because it's not very me. So, I'm not really a sports girl. The only sports that I go out of my way to watch is combat sports, okay? Simply just combat sports. And last night was the Canelo fight. And so, it was on Netflix, so you don't have to pay for it. So I was like, okay, great. I'll watch these fights. Literally of the 4 fights, only one of them was even remotely interesting. It was a very depressing, devastating time. You know what I mean? So if you watched those fights, let me know if you're bored out of your mind. Whoa, this lighting is crazy. It's better. I think it's literally just, it is what it is. Because of where the sun is in the sky. Sure. But, yeah. It was not the best situation ever, but we watched them. So I did do that last night. Oh my god, the sun is literally blinding me to death. But I'm gonna go. But I had to tell you that because I feel like that's not something that's like a very odd fact about me. That basically the reason so my sister did martial arts for like a bazillion years. Like she has a black belt and blah blah blah. And then years ago, like all of my friends and like my significant other were really into it, so it just like became something that like we did, was like watch fights. So now like I like them, you know. I want to watch a YouTube video. Is there even anyone that I want to watch? That's like the real question. I feel like the answer is like almost no, but I'll figure it out. I don't know what my deal is today, but I'm just feeling very anxious. I think it's just thinking about all the things I need to get done this week, basically, you know? But I think I'm gonna take a hair wash shower. Did I just take one like on Friday? Yes. And is it just Sunday? Yes. But it's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to go do that. Oh, I just also feel like the house is a mess. And whenever the house is a mess, it makes me feel more anxious. But then like I'm anxious, so I don't want to like get around to fixing it. It's really a struggle. Also, today is the 14th and I read 8 books this month. This is gonna be probably one of my worst reading months of the year. I love that for me. I was just gonna put my hair in a bun, but I'm gonna go wash it. It also like I slept on it soaking wet, so it dried crazy. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my first course of action this morning or afternoon. It's also only 10:50 and it feels like 4 p.m. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm falling apart, you know? It just be like that sometimes. Also, I feel like my hair just constantly looks bad. I do have a hair appointment, not this upcoming week, but the week after on Friday, I think. Yeah, the 26th. And this like desperately needs attention. It looks horrible. Horrible, horrible. It's a bit past noon. It's noon 15, and I did just go through and make sure that I had everything pretty much situated for my D&D thing this week. I know I have at least one person who wants to touch base and go over their character, which is completely good. I just gotta figure out when we're gonna do that. Making sure there's no packages at the door. Oh, I should probably not lock Chris out for whenever he gets home. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do now. I think I might have some chips. I don't really have much to eat in the house. I meant to take the rest of my Cobb dip home. I did make Cobb dip for game night because Andrea was having a hankering, and then I swiftly forgot it on the way out. I was like, oh, do you want the rest of this or should I take it? And she was like, no, you do not need it, you just take it. I literally had it like with me. I like put the lid on, got ready to go, and then my dumb ass forgot it. Okay. I had like a crevice pimple the other day and I feel like it's permanently crusty. Oh my god, I gotta tell you, it's the funniest thing ever. Sweetie Laura from Laura on the PR team. I gotta like train my brain to give like her new Instagram handle, but she sent me this, which it's by Tiger Balm, and she literally in the note said, I hope not Tasha feels better, and I literally peed my pants when I read that. But basically she was telling me that that brand Tiger Balm, because I talked about it in a vlog, has this one specific cream that they don't sell in America, they sell it in Thailand, and that she's like, so she was gonna send me that one, but she didn't have any. She had an extra one, she didn't. TLDR, she's like, I'm sending you this other thing though. She's like, I think it'll help better. But she also said that she uses Tiger Balm on mosquito bites. So if you're a mosquito bite girly, or guy, or they, or them, if you're a mosquito bite person, I thought that was very interesting information that I wanted to share with you, because I personally don't get mosquito bites. They do not like me. I probably have not gotten a mosquito bite since I was like 8. Like, I genuinely can't tell you the last time I got a mosquito bite, and I think that's kind of a flex, if I'm being honest with you. The way that I don't get mosquito bites is actually kind of crazy. Also, I had this one vinyl in here that I was gonna give to Emily when I saw her this week, and now, oh, here it is. Nothing, now I lost it. I did not, it's right here. But I don't personally get mosquito bites, so I don't have to worry about that. But if you do get mosquito bites, it might be like worth trying out, you know what I mean? But in about 30 minutes, me and Teresa, one of the Sweetie Pie Honey Bunches in my D&D group, are gonna get on a call on Discord. She said that she's washed some bottles for her baby and then she's gonna get ready. And I was simply like, I'm not getting ready, so I'm gonna look like this, if you wanna do video, and if you wanna just do voice and so you don't have to get ready if you feel so inclined, also fine. But I'm not getting ready because I can't be bothered. I really just cannot be bothered. But I feel so good having taken a shower. It was literally just what the doctor ordered. Basically, because I had fallen asleep with it wet, I mean, my part's not like stellar. My hair, I have like so many colics, as you can see. Like, there's one here, there's one here. And so when it dries funky, it's just bad news. And so I try not to go to bed with it soaking wet. But it was soaking wet when I went to bed on Friday, so it's all good. I'm gonna go piddle. Ugh, this is just so satisfying to me. I do have on my Amazon wish list one of those like cases to like hold bazillion dice sets. It's like $60, so I've not bought it, but I do in fact want one really bad. Okay guys, I had my call with Teresa. I think I'm gonna go read for a bit. That sounds like a good use of my time. I just am in such like I don't want to do anything like at all, including reading, which is terrifying, but it's my truth. So I'm gonna try to like force myself into like wanting to, which is like not necessarily my best choice. I don't super like trying to force myself into my hobbies. But I think I need to do something that feels productive, and reading feels productive because if I'm reading a book for a video, it feels like I'm doing it for a reason. You know? And like I felt completely fine doing that call, going over that stuff. Because again, it felt like I was being productive, and like, that's like my issue when I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have a lazy day and do nothing. Then I have like this day full of anxiety where I feel like I'm not doing anything at all other than being a lazy piece of shit. So it's a struggle, basically, to have like a complete day off. And so it's just not been going well for my little pea brain. But I'm gonna grab my big comfy pillow. And then I did ask the other 3 people in the group who aren't super familiar with D&D if they were gonna want to, like, it took like 30 minutes to go over everything with her, but the thing is, it's like, I'd rather go over 30 minutes with people ahead of time than spend all of that time during the session. Because, like, we're all different time zones, so, like, I don't want to make the session so long because we're trying to accommodate all the people, you know what I mean? So I just want to, like, get everything done ahead of time. But Chris has been training somebody today. He says he only have about 30 stops left, and I just texted him. I'm like, you know what I got a hankering for? If you guessed Panda Express, you're right. Feels so comfy. Ugh, I'm gonna have Chris rub that ointment all over my back when he gets home because my back has been unwell since yesterday. Like, I was up all night because my back hurt so bad. I think whenever I took my nap yesterday, I napped in a really weird position because since then my back has been unwell. It's about 6 o'clock. Chris said that he's almost done with the training, like a bit ago. They only had 30 stops left. So, like, simply, like, we need groceries. So, like, I would prefer to just get Panda Express because it's my toxic trait right now. But, like, I don't feel as though I can wait that long. So I'm gonna have a snack of a Rice Krispie treat, I think. I really want the chocolate. I love the chocolate kind to hold me over until Christopher gets home. Do we need pickles? That sounds good, actually. I'm not sure that we do. We're kind of running low on pickles up in this bitch. Let's go for something a little savory and something a little sweet, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Not like the sliced kind. So, I don't know. This is like the dumbest snack I've ever had. But it's what we're having. Put some sandwich dill chips into a little dish, as well as a Rice Krispie treat. And that's gonna be my snack. I love pickles. I know that that's like not everybody's journey, but like I could just eat a jar of pickles and drink all the juice. And that's my truth. So pickles and something sweet and savory. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because I want food when Chris gets home. I didn't get a ton of groceries because of my sister coming into town. I didn't want a bunch of stuff to go to waste, you know? So it just means we're in dire need now, unfortunately. Stellar, beautiful, gorgeous news. Chris is at Panda Express. Yeah. I got my water. I'm trying to be really good about drinking water today. I'm already drinking 2. Oh, it's in here already. It's already almost gone. It's my second Stanley of water today. But he's doing that. I also glued in some, I bought this for like $1 or $2 on Etsy. This is like DM reference guides. And so I just pasted them in here. They look so cute. Basically, I like know most of these things, but in here we have like what is really going to be useful for me is actually the next page. The next page. I don't like really know what a lot of conditions and stuff do, if I'm being honest with you. So having this that like lists all the conditions and what they all do, like poison, restrained, deafened, you know, very helpful. But Chris is grabbing us Din Din right now. He finished his training with the guy, so pretty stellar behavior, you know. Yeah, I was talking with Emily. She has a request while she's here to go to Round Rock Donuts, which, say less, you don't have to like pull my leg. I'm absolutely worn and ready to go at all times to Round Rock Donuts. Do I not have a chaperoo in here? Not one that I like, so I don't have pockets. I'm wearing like pants without pockets and a sweatshirt without pockets, so it's really tragic. The wax I have going in here though, so good, so good, so good. Oh, my lemonade chopsticks also, is that it? No, it's not in here, so I don't really know where that would be other than my office, but whatever. But yeah, I've just been rotting. I will be honest, I went on like a 45-minute Eugenia Cooney deep dive, which I do probably like once a year because the whole thing is just so fucking sad to me. And I've seen her in person one time at Disney and it's just like beyond heartbreaking to me. So I had to do a little deep dive. She's not posted on social media in like 2 months, but she's been spotted at Disney. So I don't know. It's just something I do every few months, probably like once a year. You know, whenever she does her like disappearing act where nobody has seen or heard from her in like for forever, I simply have to do a deep dive. But all's well that ends well, you know? I keep getting like the worst fucking things and Terraforming Mars. I'm like on the biggest losing streak ever. It's really tragic, but yeah, I'm probably not gonna talk to you guys again today because I'm just gonna eat my dinner and then chill. Continue chilling. I did read some of my book. I got to like 15%, but I like so deeply can't focus right now. I don't know what my deal is, but it's like my brain is going a mile a minute, unfortunately. So 60 miles an hour, does that kind of mean the same thing? I think so. Hey guys, funny story. Not getting groceries today because Chris's work. Hey Tim! They just keep like changing his schedule like the night before. It's a big eye roll basically. So, like, he used to go in today at noon instead, or at 10 instead of at noon 30. So it's just like it's gonna cut it too close unless we were gonna get up hella early and we just weren't gonna do that. But I got myself McDonald's breakfast because there's no food in this fucking house. And it was so funny. I woke up and I was like, hey, so I'm gonna, what time did we leave? And Chris was like 9:20. It's like, oh, so an hour from now? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, so I'm gonna be bad to the bone, yes or no? And he's like, yup. So I'm gonna grab some wax for in here. And then I'm gonna, yeah, I've got plenty of time to eat my breakfast and then I'll make Chris's lunch. And then today's plan is I'm going to print and organize orders, pull foil, do the whole shebang with that. Order foil, I'm sure. And I'm probably going to be doing at least a phone call with Maria today to go over her character. She's playing the wizard, so her character is the most complicated. And so I was like, yeah, we should probably go over that. And then possibly take one of it to verify with. Oh, I forgot you guys are dead. Okay, guys. I just had to change a little battery. What is my plan? I printed orders. This is really amazing of me. Next up, I'm going to do journaling cards, and then I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and pull foil so that I can get whatever I need ordered. I think that the amount of orders that I have because of my birthday sale, which if you did shop my birthday sale, I love you so much, thank you. I just don't think this is like a 1 foil pull situation. It's giving a 2 foil pull situation, which is completely fine. So it's like, if I do 1 foil pull, I don't think all the foil will fit in my little organization situation. But just doing half is simultaneously like kind of a small amount of foil, you know what I mean? Which again is fine. That is for sure what the situation is just gonna be. But I'll probably pull foil, and then I'm gonna do journaling cards, pull the foil, order what I need, and then just start working on customs. I'm gonna work on, whoa, you guys can't see me at all. I'm gonna work on customs for everything, and then I will be just, what's the word? I'll do the orders that I have the foil pulled for initially, and then do the rest. The only other thing is I do have some plan with me's I can film. I don't know that I'm gonna do that today because I would rather do the journaling cards, the foil, and the customs, because that's more of a priority to me. But if I finish all of that, I'm not gonna start working on orders today. So if I finish that and it's like early enough, I may jump into that. I don't know how many customs there are in here. I wasn't super deeply looking when I was organizing them. So I have to pee though. So I'm gonna do that, truly. It's like the plan of action. I'm not sure that there is really any good YouTube videos that run live. Sometimes I will watch YouTube while I work on journaling cards and foil. Sometimes I'll listen to audiobooks. I've just been in the biggest like reading slump to the point that I don't even like, I feel like I need the like overstimulation of like a YouTube video more than anything right now because I'm tragic. I'm gonna check YouTube and see if anything has been uploaded. I need to also switch the laundry. That's up there on things I need to do, truly. No, there's absolutely no YouTube video that I watched. So I guess I'm gonna listen to my audiobook, and I'm gonna go switch the laundry, go pee, and then start working on journaling cards. JK, I'm gonna have to make some sort of YouTube video work because my headphones are dead as fuck. You know, I did not charge them. I just left them in there. I'm not really sure. I must have left them on, which honestly tracks with me. It's like the 10th time I've done that, where like I'll think that they're off and they're just not. So I'm gonna have to find something to watch on YouTube. Also, my allergies are so bad. I did take medicine, but oh my god, I want to die. It's like my eyes are so itchy, my nose is so itchy, to the point that like I'm getting like slight swelling in my lymph nodes. Oh my god, it's torture. I hate it. I want to die a little bit about it, but hey, it's all good. We are gonna get to the journaling card portion of the day. Foil has been done. I had to order from 2 places, but I will say one of the places I placed a big enough order that it was free shipping, so I'm not as annoyed about having to order from 2 places. I usually get annoyed because having to spend like $20 in shipping is just really ridiculous behavior if you ask me. But it's all good. I got everything that I needed ordered. Bada bing, bada boom. So praise be for that. So now it's just working on customs for the rest of the day. I was like, what did I need to get up for? Like, I knew I was getting up for something to get my headphones because it should be charged enough. But yeah, I'm sweating. I don't know what it is about pulling foil specifically. Like, I can be freezing in my room with my heated blanket on, like, that I get up to do foil, profusely sweating. So it's like really annoying, but whatever. I'm gonna get started on customs. It doesn't seem like too bad. I mean, I only pulled foil for half of the orders, but the half that I pulled foil for didn't seem too like intense on the custom front, but who knows? Maybe the second half is all customs. It could be, but it's only 12:30 and this is my plan for the rest of the day. I'm not gonna be delusional like I was last time I did customs, where I was like, oh, it's only gonna take me a few hours. Oh no, I'm fully expecting this to take me until bedtime. I'm sat for it, but that's the plan, that's the thing, that's what we're doing. So I will check in with you guys whenever I have something interesting to say, truly. I'm not really hungry for lunch yet, I think because I had the McDonald's breakfast. It's really holding me over. But I just am not in the mood for anything right now. My back hurts real freaking bad, you know? It's really, really not fun. Remember how I said I wasn't hungry? Well, suddenly, couldn't be more hungry if I tried. Focus, please. There we go. I switched the laundry. I forgot I needed to do that. I took everything out of the dryer that was in the dryer and then put the stuff in the wash. You know how it goes. You know it. You know. So I am going to wake the pan that I need in here. I'm gonna make some good old dumplings, because that sounds scrumptious currently. And it's one of the few things we have in this house, because it's in the frozen section. Woo. Okay. What do I usually do here? Okay, let me just get this started. I just need a little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan because we didn't want any stickage. Okay. I think I just do that with water and wait for it to boil and then cover it. That's pretty much the TLDR. But yeah, I'm like sitting there working on customs, and I know that part of it is customs is just like the most boring task on planet Earth. So I know that that's like part of why I'm like all of a sudden starving. I'm not delusional to that. Hello. Here's the right amount in here. Yes. I do 12 because that's like mathematically how it works out with the amount of sauce packets that it comes with. Truly is my reasoning for it all. Because it only comes with 3 sauce packages, so yeah, get it to boil, cover for 8 minutes, and then uncover for 3. Fill this little doodad with some warm water so that our sauce package can de-thaw, and then I will get a little doodad to put the sauce in, but I do like to doctor up the sauce a little bit, truly, with some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some ground ginger. Just gonna find the ginger from whenever I went through the spice cabinet the other week. I do plan on this week making some of that. I've made it before plenty of times, the vegetarian onion soup. That's on my like docket of what to make myself for lunch this week. But I have to be able to go to the grocery store, which means I have to get through both today and tomorrow with no groceries, because we're planning on going Tuesday whenever Chris gets out of work, because he gets home by like 4. I don't know, it's all very irritating to me. I am just like annoyed. I'm annoyed because like these aren't his hours, this is not his schedule. So like what are we doing? But it is what it is, so whatever. It's just like 2 days in a row of his schedule being changed. I find to be obnoxious, personally. I should probably put the little thing back on the I just sprinkled some onion powder, some garlic powder, and some ginger in my like dip dish. I just think it's a little bit bland, you know, because it's just from the frozen department, nothing special. But yeah, I'm working away on customs, you know. It's not going too bad though, it's like fine. It's like fine, you know? So I'm gonna continue onward with that. I have been chugging water yesterday and today, and so I feel like I have to pee every 3 seconds. And it's driving me also a little bit nuts, but we're hydrated, baby. It's 8 o'clock, friends, and I did it. I considered at multiple points to just not finish the customs and to quit when I got to the part where I finished pulling foil, but there was for sure much more customs in the first half than the second half. So I like scanned through and I was like, okay bitch, you got this. And I did have it, and I did do it, and I got it done, and I'm happy about it because now I don't have to do customs for quite some time. So thank the Lord for that. But it is 8:16. Chris has been home for about 30 minutes. He was doing the dishes and making himself something to eat. And we're gonna watch our show. We are on the final episode of the final, like, currently available season of Fantasy High. So, bitches of Dimension 20, you're not watching this, but please post more. Please just get to it, because I'm simply going to be going through withdrawal. So my hands hurt so bad from the customs and gripping the mouse for hours. It literally took me, I started at 1, so it took me like 7 hours to do customs. I did order a bunch of supplies on Amazon. I ordered some bubble mailers. I got some Halloween ones, which will be fun. Some like shipping label tape stuff, regular tape, just some ink for my color printer, just a bunch of random bullshit that was needed. So some of that'll come tomorrow, some of that will come on Wednesday, but I took a shower like midday today to just take a break, so I'm just gonna maybe see if there's anything that I can have for dinner up in this house. And yeah, tomorrow we are planning on getting groceries whenever Chris is done with work, so that'll be good. He should be home hopefully by like 4:30, or like 4. He gets out at like 3:30, so by 4, oh my god, I would love to have him get home and us go get groceries and be home before 5. That would be so good, so good. Then Emily gets in Wednesday. I'm gonna work on Wednesday until she has a rental car, and like, so she's just gonna come grab me, and we're gonna hang out until I have D&D at 7:30, so as long as she's feeling up to it. So I'm gonna work until then, and then she has like work stuff until 5 on Thursday and on Friday, and then she leaves Saturday afternoon, evening. So gonna hang out with her, play games, do the whole thing, you know. So that's the plan of action. A hyperfixation on a sweatshirt hates to see me coming, because I literally just keep wearing different tank tops underneath it and then re-wearing the same sweatshirt. You know, no. Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle. Oh my god, so I made mac and cheese last night, but it was SpongeBob mac and cheese, and it was very gross. Very gross. I had a feeling it was gonna be gross from the moment I opened the box, because like, I feel like the shaped mac and cheese from the box from Kraft has like some sort of weird like coating on it. I'm assuming it's how they like get the shapes, but Oh my God, is it gross? It was so gross, I didn't eat it. And I simply had to go to McDonald's or I was going to die. And that was just my truth. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, I did not chug my Diet Coke, but I still slept good last night. But I'm feeling pretty well rested. I have been up for about an hour, just kind of chilling. No. Chilling like a villain, baby. My eyes are so itchy. I did take allergy medicine last night, for sure, absolutely. But it's just like so irritating right now. Like they're just so itchy and it's so miserable that I like can't function truly. Chris's is way worse than mine at the moment because he's spending a lot of time outdoors for the work. But I'm like always paranoid that these muffins have been here for like a little bit. They're not stale. But I'm like paranoid that there's gonna be like mold, which is, you know, really disgusting, but you gotta check. Some of my supplies have shipped, which is good. None of the like, well, the only fun thing I bought was the fun Halloween bubble gummers. Wow, I don't know how I'm gonna carry all of this, but I guess I'll figure it out. Everything other, this is like the world's most unflattering angle, but I have no pockets, which is really a choice. But I'm dropping stuff in my office and then we're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go, I gotta pee, and get some, what's it called, wax for in here, and then we're just gonna get started on working for the day. We're gonna, well, I'm gonna eat breakfast and then I'll get started. I grabbed this like cherry strawberry cookie scent from Fantasy Wax. It's gonna be so good. My only struggle is with foiling. A lint roller is my best friend, and I should have ordered some on Amazon, but I was like, oh yeah, we're going to the grocery store, so there's like a couple more sheets on here, but I thought I had a backup roll. Typically, when I use the last roll, I'll put a new one on my list. I also need to make sale freebies. I think I might start with making the sale freebies. Figure out how many I have made and then make however many more that I need. I always enjoy kind of starting there so that I don't have to think about it later on. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna probs do that. I do need to like, I'm a mess. My desk is a mess. Everything's a mess. And the thing is that the mess is probably going to unfortunately not go away. I'm also running low on Scotch tape because I switched how I do foil. I used to cut in my foil, but now my foil then cuts. And it makes my life a lot easier now because of me doing everything. And I'm on my last roll of tape, but that's already shipped. That's gonna be here today. So that's pretty good. I don't really feel like getting ready today, but the struggle is I need to film some intros for some book videos so I can get to listening to these books. I can film it out of order though. It really does not matter to me all that much. But yeah, I think my first plan of action, let's count how many I already had made of the sale freebie. Probably like 10 here maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 8. I don't know how many I need, but I will figure that out. But because I don't want to talk to you guys after. Oh my god, there was a little piece of wax on the camera screen, and I thought there was like a big something on my face. But we're just gonna quickly go through the first 5 orders. First 5 is Miss Kirsten from Fantasy Wax. You know, that cutie. Give her her freebie in hollow. So it's almost time for Christmas stickers that you're gonna find. October. So that's exciting. I'm gonna give her the sticker that says you are doing great, because truly sometimes you just need a little reminder. You're doing great, sweetie. You know what I mean? After Kirsten, we will move right into Rebecca from South Carolina. No PR freebie for her. We have Be Kind to Your Mind for Rebecca. After Rebecca, we've got Crystal from Alabama, who also did not get a PR freebie. Crystal. This one says, Be Kind to Your Mind, Mental Health Matters. Obviously got a theme this morning. It's because I'm pulling from the same chunk and they're all from like the same pack. Then we've got Courtney from Texas. Courtney from Texas is gonna get this really cool avocado. Courtney also did not put a PR freebie. No PR freebies this morning. And then another order from Crystal from Alabama with no PR freebie. So really simple. We've got that. And then we will grab this angry looking leopard. She's already got like a mental health one, so we'll switch it up. So that's where we're going to start with the orders. I am, like I said, going to first and foremost do the new freebies. So I should just turn you guys on. I'm kind of covering it. You're on my like dice box, in case you wondered. But I'm gonna eat my muffin, watch a YouTube video, figure out what book I'm gonna read this morning, and get to it. Is essentially my plan. My heated blankets, very much wrapped around the tangle.
This is where he attacked
Like sometimes I don't even know how the tangle happens, just that it gets a little cuckoo up in here. But the plan for the day. Hope it's a good one. Hope everything goes smooth. I think one of the two foil orders, the one that has most of the foil in it, has already shipped. My paper shipped. So, kind of, sort of killing it, basically. Basically. Not gotten ready in a lot of days, and I'm starting to feel bad about myself. I am gonna get ready tomorrow, so that's at least something. I have one whole video to watch. Well, I also have like this one true crime video that I didn't realize was 2 hours long when I started it, and I for sure need to like finish it because now I'm invested because I'm like halfway through. So let's crack a cold one with the pals. Oh yeah. Perfect start to the day. Have I accomplished much? No, I've done 4 orders, but I need to simply take a break because I was doing this Willy Wonka bundle and the same sheet, miscut, not once, not twice, not 3, or messed up 4 times. Twice it messed up because of the cutting, and twice it messed up because of the foiling. And then the 5th time, it also messed up on the foiling, but I could use one, because like the sheet that messed up on the cutting, only one of the sheets was, it was a whole situation, but I'm getting really pissed off. So when that happens, I need to just take a breath. So I'm gonna take a shower, and I might like do my hair and makeup, because then I can film some intros for some videos, which would be good. And it is noon. I'm gonna be meeting with Siobhan from the D&D group around 3. So I think I'm gonna do that, take a shower, film those intros, and maybe eat lunch before that. Tomorrow, my plan is when I wake up, I'm gonna call my dad and I'm gonna put the laundry away and clean up the house while I talk to him. Emily's getting in around 1:30-ish. I'm assuming she'll probably be to her hotel like 2:30-ish. And then I'm like 25 minutes from her hotel, essentially. So I'm thinking we'll get together around 3. We may head just straight to Round Rock Donuts. and we might play games. I'm just gonna, obviously I still have Andrea's table. I'm just gonna bring Andrea's table back to her on Friday, but me and Emily can use it. But yeah, so, and I was like mapping it out. I think I should be good to get 85 to 100% of the open orders done this week, because I killed it yesterday, honestly. So, but I figured I'd do all like the cleaning up, picking up. The house is obviously clean. I just deep cleaned it right before my sister came. So like less than a week ago, or a week ago. The way that this time last week, my sister is just like getting in my car, and now I'm not gonna see her till next year. It's a little bit triggering, but I think I'm gonna take a body shower, put makeup on. Like, I wanna feel better about myself because I'm feeling kind of like a toe currently. So I think that's a good plan of action. Then I can film that stuff, figure out, I think I'm gonna do like a just trying to get out of a slump video for like just random books, random ideas that I have for getting out of a slump, whatever. Then I'm gonna do a reading books that scare me or something like that. Reading books outside my comfort zone type situation. And then I may do a like reading books I've never heard of situation, because I have some books that like I've never heard of other than the fact that I own them, you know, because they were gifted to me. But I think that's a reading like underrated books type situation, like low rated, low reviews, not highly unpopular. I don't know the wording yet, but I'm gonna go take a little shower and do my hair and makeup to feel a little bit better and get some stuff done that doesn't involve being near these stickers, because they're pissing me off so bad. Before I do that, the world's most boring Amazon packages came in. First off, I saw like a dude, like a solicitor at the door earlier. And like, this is just proof that like solicitors are just simply scamming you, because this is a roofing company. I can guarantee you, if I answered the door, which I didn't, and I never will for a solicitor, if I answered the door, he would have told me XYZ is wrong with my roof. And I know that it's a lie, because literally months ago, we got a whole entire new roof. Like, the entire roof was replaced. First package, some shipping labels. I don't have to buy them very often because it's like 250 labels per roll. I do have some cardboard I need to take out, but Chris needs to bring the things to the house, up to the house. They're by the road from. Trash didn't come till like, I don't know, 6 or 7 o'clock yesterday. It was very late. Mingling this box. Like, what boring item is in here? Multiple boring items? Oh, ink for the printer, very boring. And then this is a big box of rolls of Scotch tape. 10 rolls of tape. That's my really boring Amazon order. Whenever the Halloween bubble mailers come in though, I will show you. They're really cute. So long as they like look as cute in person. I mean, they're just mailers. They're gonna get used whether they look cute in person or not. But I would prefer them to look cute. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole freaking point. But okay. Maybe we'll plan out the book video concepts for my intros. So, for reading books outside my comfort zone, I'm thinking it's gonna be these. It's gonna be Hunter x Hunter, because I don't read a lot of manga. And then Gifted and Talented, because I don't read like any fantasy. And then the Mindfuck series, because I don't read dark romance ever. Then I'm thinking of reading these for a like reading books I've never heard of type situation. This one I think I'm gonna add to it as like an option. Because I like to do at least 3 books per video, you know? So, this could be a reading books I have never really heard of situation. And then we could do another reading popular, like, booktube books with Icebreaker, Pucking Around, and Before I Let Go. I think that's the situation. And then I'm doing a mood reading vlog, or trying to get out of the slump. I'm currently reading this. This could be another quick one because it's a quick little short thriller, and that's another method. So that'll be perfect. We did it. We're great. We're amazing. Love this for us. And then next week I'm going to film a haul because I have so many books that either I bought or got as gifts that I need to film, but I just fear that Emily and I are going to go to the bookstore. And I'm just like, I don't particularly see the point in filming that and then in 2 days having more books to film. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do that, and then whenever I film that, I'm going to film an updated all of the books on my bookshelf, like my entire physical TBR, because I did film that like a while ago. And the thing is I read quite a few books a month, not this month because I am in a reading slump and I've been busy, but I tend to read a lot of books a month. I'm sorry, but this is truly one of my most prized possessions, this shark basket. It's apparently a Halloween trick-or-treating basket from Target, if you're interested. But basically, I did that video, I don't know, like in February maybe. So my physical TBR has obviously changed a lot since then. But like, not to get too depressing on you, a lot of the comments. So basically, what I do is I film a video where I go over all of the books on my physical TBR. And then I have people, I like say in that video, comment below books you want to see me read in a comments pick my TBR video, 1 book per comment. So like if there's like 5 books you want me to read, leave 5 separate comments type situation. And there's like, I think like 80 comments on that video. I would say at least 15 to 20 of them are from Christy. And they were books that she wanted to buddy read with me. And so I just know that I'm not mentally strong enough for that. So I can no longer use that video to protect my peace and for my own mental well-being. You know what I mean? So that's on that situation, truly. But yeah. I'm excited though because some of the books that I do have over here are like trophy books that I've like already read, and I'm so excited to get to. Like, this book is definitely gonna be like forward facing. Tusk Love. Did I love this book? No, but I liked it enough. Psst, look underneath for a super cool. What? Oh my god, hold up. Look at the reversible dust jacket. It is so cool. Stop it right now. That is so cute. I'm gonna pass right away. So basically, I just like the idea of this book, so it'll probably be forward facing just because that's me as a person. Oh my god, that is so fun. And then Kiki's Delivery Service. I did not know this was just like a little book. This is a super cute, like YA magical little story. Super cute, highly recommend. But I'm excited to be able to put those on my trophy-na shelf. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be great. I'm just live, laugh, loving life. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go take a shower now. I'm gonna then film those 4 intros, which the thing I'm gonna get ready, then I'm gonna film those 4 intros. The thing that's gonna take longest about filming those intros is literally rearranging my room to hide my clothes, my dirty clothes, not my dirty clothes, they're not really dirty clothes, just the clean clothes, and changing my top, because so I don't look like I filmed them all at the same time, even though you guys know the truth. But yeah, so that's my plan of action. I'm gonna go do it, and then after I'm done doing that, it's like, I'm hoping I'm able to be back in my office and eating my lunch in the next hour. So by like 1:30. So I'll eat lunch, and then I'll still have a couple of hours to do some work, and then I'll do my call with Siobhan, and then Chris will come home and we'll go grocery shopping, and that should be the day. And then I'm hoping to read more of the book that I'm currently reading for a like reading nerdy books video. I started this and I'm not really liking it, and it's like very disappointing to me so far. My lack of like, I hate that the main female character, her D&D character's name is Jaylee, like Jaylie, and like that just seems like such like a trendy name, and it's really irritating me. And I don't think that the switching between real life and the D&D game is seamless. It's like, wait, what? So I'm not really liking the writing of that currently, is not super working for me, but I'm having just kind of a very bad reading month. I'm having so many like middle of the road books. But I need to go. Bye. Bye. Okay. Also, I know another reason I'm feeling like shit about myself is I'm about 1 week away from getting my hair done. And so my hair looks kind of crazy. But I'm waiting for the vent to cool down, or like defog the mirror in the bathroom currently. It's my current situation. Bringing my supplies into here. So, you know, I had like 5 things. One. I forgot to tell you guys. Got McDonald's yesterday because I wanted to try the new sauce. I don't think I told you about this. The new gold sauce. I looked up what it was supposed to be prior to buying it, right? And it said a tangy, vinegary, smoky barbecue. Okay, cool. I love barbecue. I love a vinegary barbecue. I love anything vinegary, okay? It's like my favorite, like, taste profile for food. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna love this. Nowhere in my research did it say it was spicy. And like, I'm a baby back bitch when it comes to spicy, so maybe most people won't think it's spicy, but Chris is like neutral about spice. He doesn't love it, he doesn't hate it, but like he got hiccups. So like, it had to be at least a little bit spicy, you know what I mean? For it to like give him hiccups. I was so disappointed. I hated it. It was horrible. I'm glad I had like a backup barbecue because it was just not good at all. Literally at all. I think I might just have to do a little wipe down of the mirror because I just don't think this is going to resolve itself in a speed in which works for me. You know? So, yeah, I had to tell you about that because it was very, very disappointing, very infuriating. Also, I forgot I have this like Diet Coke sweatshirt. I really like it. I think it's cute. It was gifted to me, which is thankful, grateful, blessed. But I, like, since then have started really living in my comfy era, where I care little to none about how cute I look and 1000% comfort. And this sweatshirt's a medium, and I've been living my life in like extra large sweatshirts. So this looks better on me, much more flattering, but way less cozy. You know what I mean? Also, I don't know if I told you guys this either. I'm officially breaking up with the aluminum-free deodorant. I just can't do it. It's so horrible, and it makes me just feel gross. So, that's for sure being broken up with. But we're gonna just get ourselves looking a little bit cute. Like, this doesn't even need to be like, I'm not even gonna bother with party ponies. I'm literally just trying to look 3% cute. This lotion, I know I've mentioned it. It's the Cozy Fireside S'more from Bodycology from Walmart. It smells so good. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna just, you know, look less hideous in about 6 minutes would be my guess, is at least the plan. And then I'm gonna do my videos. The only intro that's gonna be like wordy at all is the getting out of a reading slump, because I want to discuss how I found myself in this terrible situation. But the rest of them should be pretty painless and easy, so you know. And this mirror did not wipe down nicely, but yeah, I am starting to get really hungry. I don't know if this is like a me thing or like an everybody thing. I think enough people will to relate to it, but like I don't think it's like a good trait of mine, basically, is when I'm working, my like body does not even remotely bother to tell me that I'm hungry or any like that I'm thirsty, nothing. My body is just like, yeah, work. You can figure out everything else a later type situation, which is really bad. It's very toxic because I let myself go way too long in between like eating, and like eating lunch becomes like a reward. Oh, like whenever you get to this part in your work, you can do XYZ. And I know it's like very not a good way to be. So I am working on it, which is why I was like getting frustrated. I'm like, okay, we need to take a break. And I've kind of switched from taking evening showers to taking middle of the day showers, because then my other thing is then sometimes I'll stop and I'll like have no motivation to continue on. So this is like a set amount of time that I'm taking a break. And yeah, it's like feels like I'm doing something productive, but at the same time taking care of myself. So super puff love that, honestly. I like to put some highlighter in the inner corners to brighten her up a bit. Heck yeah, looks cute. I just did like some gold glitter today. I really want to get another palette from this website that I got this glitter from. I really like my like chunky glitter, but I'm dealing with such a dry, itchy skin right now because of allergies that putting on glitter that also dries out my dries out my eyes super bad is just not on the docket of things I want to do. I'm trying to help myself, not hinder myself. But yeah, I'm like kind of excited for my dumplings. They were pretty good for lunch yesterday, so I'm sure they'll be delicious today. And yeah, I'm excited also to go to the grocery store. I really want to make my like vegetarian onion soup and get like some sort of like crusty bread to dip in it, and then obviously put like melty cheese on top, and it'll be great for like me to have for lunches. I want to get some salad stuff. I'm planning on getting stuff to make tacos. I was gonna get stuff for tacos, but now that I think about it, I'm like, unless I make them tonight for dinner, I don't really know when I would make them, because tomorrow I'm gonna be hanging out with Emily. Probably until like, we'll probably eat dinner together basically. But the stuff for tacos doesn't really go bad besides shredded lettuce. That shit goes bad. Like, you look at it wrong and it goes bad. So maybe I just won't get shredded lettuce, and I'll just cut up, like I'll just finely chop lettuce myself for if we end up making them this week. So like they're on deck, because ground chicken lasts way longer than like regular chicken for some reason, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm so excited that I get my hair done next Friday. Next Friday, it'll be great. But it's also crazy that it's been 3 months since I last got it done. Actually, I don't know why this is coming up so much today. The last time I got my hair done was the day before I found out that Christy passed away. And so like the fact that that was like 3 months ago actually makes me nauseous. Hate that a lot. So I'm gonna go do my filming. We're about done here. I have about 2 more sections. The only plus side about having fine hair, because I hate having my fine hair, is A, when I get my hair done, it typically, like even a full head of highlights is only like 3 hours for me because my hair is fine and it lifts super easy because it's so fine. And B, I don't have to section my hair when I do it. When my sister was here, she likes to straighten her hair. She's like, it's just not getting straight. And I'm like, well, maybe you should do smaller sections because she has thicker hair than me. And she's like, oh, I didn't do any sections. And I'm like, girl, I'm not sure what you're complaining about then. It's on you, truly. But I'm gonna go get this done. Okay, that took significantly longer to do the filming portion of that than I anticipated. Because it's now 1:15 and I'm just about to go start making my lunch, which is fine. I'll be in my office eating lunch by 1:30 for sure, because it doesn't take all that long to make this. It takes like, I don't know, less than 15 minutes, probably like 10 minutes. So I'm not gonna bother showing you guys because I did show you me making this lunch literally yesterday, and it's gonna be 0% different than yesterday's experience of literally making the same lunch. I should actually put dumplings on the grocery list because the thing about like stuff in the frozen department, they're kind of like expensive for like a single item because it's like, I think $11 for the bag of dumplings if I get 3 meals out of it. So it's like $4 a meal, less than $4 a meal, which is obviously good when you think of it that way. So I'm gonna actually drop you guys off in my office because I'm not gonna have enough hands to carry everything. Groceries have been got, and it was an expensive week. But to be fair, me and Chris were talking about it, we only spent like $60 on groceries last week because we barely got anything. So it tracks that would mean that this week would make up the difference. We spent like 170-ish dollars. We're gonna go over what we got. Chris got a Diet Dr. Pepper because he was out. He also got a frozen pizza. I got these are my favorite frozen dumplings, and like I said, I needed some more of those. This is my tried and true deodorant. I have been using this specific one, this Scent and Everything, Secret Coconut, Nourishing Coconut. I've been using this deodorant since I started wearing deodorant, yes. I got a free sample of a travel size one of this at Limited 2, and that was my first deodorant ever, and then the one time I tried switching to something else, it was a nightmare, so we're never doing that again. I got a bunch of boxes of mac and cheese. Here's 2 of them. They're only like 50 cents for a box, so I just stocked up because you never know when the feeling is gonna strike. This is one of the bags of lettuce I got. I got quite a bit of lettuce for salads. We were running low on Chris's sandwich bread, so we got a loaf of that. I did get the stuff to make tacos. We got taco shells. Chris picked out lemon poppy seed muffins. Tossing over here. There's one blueberry lemon left. And then we'll move on to those. And then I got a couple of pre-made soups. So I was going to get stuff to make soup, but I just don't know when I'm gonna make it. Usually Monday or Tuesday is my meal prep week and I'll make it for the rest of the week. But with tomorrow being Wednesday, and I'm gonna be hanging out with Emily tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm gonna hang out with her the other days. Basically, we're leaving it up in the air depending on how much energy she has after her work stuff. So I didn't want it to go to waste. So I just had a couple of pre-made soups, and I was gonna get like some sort of bread, but then I saw these garlic crostinis, and I thought this would be really delicious for like some crunch to go in the soup, like just scoop it up. I don't know. Chris said that, I was like, is that crazy? Chris was like, no, that sounds actually really good. So it made me feel like it was a good idea. This is the meat. There is ground chicken, and then Chris got like, not like the gross frozen burgers, like actual burger patties to make himself some burgers. Time for a new toothbrush, so I got this 2-pack. I'll just switch them out when I go in the bathroom. The 2 soups that I got broccoli cheddar and a chicken and dumpling. So we'll see how those are. Chris's taco sauce of choice is Taco Bell Fire, and mine is Ortega Mild. We were out of olive oil, so I just got some of that. Lint roller for my office. And this is a bunch of Gatorade for Chris. We only needed 3, but Chris was not understanding me trying to explain that to him. So we just got 5 because he works 5 days. And so we have some extras. It's fine, we just won't need them next week. We got 2 bags of Cape Cod because I was gonna get 1 and then Chris was like, get another because I want to eat them too. I got 1 regular and 1 reduced fat, not on purpose, it was just by accident. I need to get another bag so I can explain to you the embarrassing thing that happened. The rest is mac and cheese. I always do self-checkout at Walmart, and I accidentally scanned a jar of pickles by accident twice, but the thing is I was getting 3 different jars of pickles, so I had to call the girl over. I'm like, yeah, I accidentally scanned this twice. She's like, you scanned it 4 times? And I'm like, no, you see, like, I got a bunch of different pickles, but like this, it was very embarrassing. But we're out of every type of pickle, so I needed spears for snacking, stackers for sandwiches, and chips for burgers. We ran out of spears, so I started eating the chips as a snack, and it was a whole situation. So basically, we're keeping the pickle company, Vlasic, in business. French onion dip, hell of a good, because it's hella good. Chris is almost out. He has 1 Star Crunch left, and so he needed a little sweet treat for his lunches, and we saw these. Nutty Buddy cream pie, soft peanut butter cookie with chocolate coating and peanut butter cream, and he was pretty hyped about that. I'm running low on my water flavor. I've been keeping them in just like a little container. This one, I don't know what happened, but it's like solid, so I'm tossing it. Chris has a bunch left, but I think I might be completely, I'm fine with drinking the fruit punch if need be. Yeah, I have 1 flavor of mine left. Typically, Chris runs out more than me. Hair. Typically, Chris runs out before me, but I've been just chugging water. So, I was out, so we got a new thing of water pouches. It really does make me drink so much more water. So, it's very worth it to me personally. Taco seasoning, 4 Alanis just to fill in the Alanis that I've been drinking. My goal is to, like, when they stop selling them, have a bunch backed up that I'll have them for a few months. Because they don't go bad for a while. Couple more bags still to go. I told you, it was a really big grocery trip. These are my favorite sandwich buns. They're the Wonder Bread Philly steak. I like these ones because they're not attached, so you can make your sandwich tall and put toothpicks in it without the like hinge ripping. Chris got these everything bagel seasoning buns for his burgers. Head of lettuce, that's my preferred for Chris's sandwiches. Another romaine heart. Whenever I make a salad, 1 romaine heart is 1 salad. So, got a second one of that. Then, I think everything in this bag is Chris's. Some freezer fries for Chris. Yogurts, again, this is his favorite brand, Ratio. We got a peach, a berry, a strawberry, and a lime, and then a final Gatorade. That's everything we got. I'm gonna put this all away. Chris needs to empty his lunch box. I will be making his lunch tonight because tomorrow is an early day and I just can't be bothered to get up. I did wake up whenever he was getting ready to leave, getting ready for work this morning, but I woke up because I had to pee. So I did in fact get out of bed to go do that. But I'm gonna ask Chris to come do the dishes as well as empty his lunch pail before he takes a shower, and then whenever he takes a shower, I'll come back out here and make his lunch. You know? Seems like a pretty stellar plan. I just need to leave room on this shelf to put his lunchbox in, because whenever I make it the night before, I just put the whole lunchbox in the fridge, and then he grabs his ice packs in the AM and does that portion himself. Ice packs it up. So, yeah. Could not remember if we had frozen fries. I think we might, like, buried in the depths, but very much so in the depths. So it's probably like gross and freezer at this point. It's probably for the best that we got new. What else is in the freezer? That. Then we will put the Diet Dr. Pepper. I think I'm just gonna, so the thing is a room temperature pickle is absolutely disgusting if you ask me. I have a handful of chips left in here, but I think I'm just gonna put all of the jars of pickle in the fridge so that they can get cold. You know, because like I said, I think whatever this is definitely gross. I think that a room temperature pickle is horrible behavior, so we'll do that. This stuff can all go in the pantry. Oh, I guess I did not put the box. Hey, babe. Not like now, but I do think that at some point, obviously, like, I can't tell me this is not obvious to you if you don't know, I absolutely cannot afford a gaming table. Gaming tables can be like thousands of dollars, but I do think that I'm gonna, at some point, invest in a like foldable table for the game room, because it's like so nice to have something bigger than my kitchen table be in there, and then if we ever want to play a game we can leave it set up. The pro of a gaming table is that it has like a tabletop you can put over it, but like I don't have kids that are gonna get like to the game, so if I had just a game set up it would be no big deal. But I do think that's like something I definitely want to get in the future, because I think they're like maybe $100 would be like a good thing to have. But the groceries are put away. Chris is I think gonna shower first, but he did say he will get the dishes done and empty and clean out his lunchbox. So all good in the hood, baby. Hello friends, it's 10 o'clock. I am ready for the day. I've been on the phone with my dad. I've been up since 8:30, got ready, chatted with my dad for like 40 minutes, put the laundry away, picked up the house. I need to eat something kind of like now prior to Miss Emily arriving, because we'll most likely get something for Lynn. The thing is I think she's probably gonna be to me around like 3 o'clock, which is like a weird time of the day. But I did ask, I'm like, do you think you'll, like, obviously you can't really predict it, but I just typically don't eat lunch until like 2 o'clock. So I'm like, I don't want to like eat directly before she gets here, and then her be like, I'm starving, and then me be like, okay, and not be hungry at all. And so she's like, probably, she's like, I'll most likely be hungry. She's like, I'm gonna eat something now before my flight. She's like, what? By the time I get there and get situated. And I'm like, okay. So I should probably eat something now. And so I think that's what I'm gonna do. We have muffins, but like something sweet just does not sound good to me right now. I don't really know why, because typically sweets always sound amazing to me. But I digress for some reason. It sounds bad. So I could heat up one of my soups. Got my broccoli cheddar, and I've got the chicken and dumpling soup, because I think what I'm gonna just do is microwave this. What are the instructions? Remove lid and film, pull into remove lid, peel back film to vent, and microwave on high for 3 to 4 minutes, stirring in between. Is it remove it or vent it? Peel back film to vent it, okay. Oh, this is not giving. It's the type of film that's gonna peel nicely. It's giving, it's gonna get stuck. So I think we'll do the stabbing of the, not it, like cutting vents. The thing is I'm gonna have to stir it part of the way through, but we'll just pop it in and hope for the best. So I'm gonna eat that. Hopefully it's good. If it's bad, I'll be in a bad mood about it. Let's be honest. I'm gonna grab a Diet Coke because I do need some caffeine so I don't get a caffeine headache, because I'm already experiencing sinus headaches. I do also need to take allergy medicine. So I'm gonna go do that, eat my lunch, and then get to work. I like how that I didn't get a lot done yesterday, but I did get like what I needed to get done. So should be good to go. So you guys might disagree with this choice that I'm making, but by the time you guys see this choice will be well done with. I've decided against working today for a variety of reasons. One, I don't know what time exactly Emily is gonna be like here to pick me up, which is fine, but also I have D&D today and I want to go over everything, and because of those two things I feel like I can't focus, and if I can't focus then I'm just going to constantly make mistakes while I'm working, and then it'll be bad news bears, you know what I mean? So I think I'm just gonna not, because it's already like 11 o'clock and I'm really not going to get that much done in 3 hours, especially because one of the orders coming up is pretty big. So I think that my best course of action is to just not, because like tomorrow I know that Emily has her training stuff for work until 5 p.m. So even if we hang out tomorrow, it's not going to be till after her training is done. So I'll have all of that time to work. But because like today is like the day we have like the most time to like, she gets out like in earlier, I just want to be like not in the middle of something, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with that. I'm gonna just not, I'm gonna prepare for D&D, do the damn thing, just kind of relax, because I don't know if it's because I'm nervous about D&D today or what, but my anxiety is back to being bad, you know what I mean? I don't know why. It just is. Also, I've got to tell you guys, this morning I woke up with some really stellar news. I got a notification from Evernight, which is, because I have the Afterlight subscription, which is the, like, I showed it in my last vlog, the Illumi Crate romance subscription. And I have been, so basically, I, like, a year ago essentially signed up for the wait list for Evernight, which is their horror subscription, got the thing to join. I went to join, and at that time they were only shipping out of the UK for that specific subscription. They had both Afterlight and Illumi Crate were shipping from a US location, but Evernight was only shipping from UK. And the shipping was like just as much as the book. So I was like, okay, that's like literally not worth it for like $40 plus, probably closer to $50 for a book I might not even like, essentially. So I was like, okay, no, I'm gonna pass. Then I think in like May, they announced that they were gonna be shipping it from the US now. So I signed up for the waitlist again, and then I didn't hear back for a while. Turns out the invitation to join went to my spam mail. So then I had to join the waitlist for a third time, and I finally was able to accept, like, get in. The thing is that horror is kind of hit or miss, because I feel like, in my opinion, to my knowledge, there's like two main branches of horror, and it's like gross or paranormal. I love paranormal horror. That's my love it. But the thing is Andrea loves gross horror. So I'm like, okay. So the thing is if I get the subscription, between the two of us, if it's something that I love, great. If it's something I hate, she'll love it. So it's not like ever really a waste, but she said that she thinks the October box is the book that she really wanted. So honestly, it works for me, truly. So I was like, well, if that's the case, you can have it, truly, truly. So yeah. but I'm chilling right now. I'm feeling really anxious, and yeah. It's almost 1. I basically went through and like dramatically read aloud everything for D&D. It's like whenever you were in school and you had to like take turns reading paragraphs, you know what I mean? Like they'd go down the line and so you'd like count to be like, okay, which paragraph's mine? That's essentially what I did to like go through, and oh my god, these Halloween bubble mailers are so cute. Basically went through and did that for like the whole session to make sure that like I know what's going on. Tried to think of any possible questions people could ask me. And yeah, but I've got to show you these. These are so cute. Is it so stupid because just like somebody's gonna throw away? Yes, but sometimes I feel as though the little things like this count. Even though I'm a certified Halloween hater. These are really cute. Stop, stop, stop. Look at these. How cute are these little Halloween mailers? I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, but I was like, I'm gonna go like lay in bed. I forgot I made the fucking bed. I've made my bed more times in the last week than I have in like the last year. And I was telling my dad that, and he's like, I said to him straight up, I'm like, the thing is that Emily is a book girly. So I'm obviously gonna wanna show her my masterpiece of a room, and I want my bed made for it. But like, if I was having a guest over that didn't read or didn't care about books, I would most likely just keep my bedroom door shut. And then nobody would see it and it wouldn't be a thing. You know what I mean? I don't know what I came out here for. But I think I'm just gonna, I have like all of my extra blankets in my closet. So I think I'm just gonna like get my reading cushion, put her on the bed, and get a blanket and cozy up. Emily should be landing in less than an hour. I don't know which flight's hers. I was looking up like flights from where she's at in versus like to Austin. There's that come in, or because she told me I get in around 1:30. There's one that gets in at 1:24 and there's one that gets in at 1:35. So she's obviously one of those two flights. So I've just been keeping an eye on them because that's like what I do. I tend to like just track the actual flight, but I neglected to get that information from her. So here we are. Hello guys, long time no talk. I need to go put ponies in because I didn't wash my hair, so now I have like bumps in my hair. My head looks kind of square. I just put on makeup because I'm going to be seeing Emily later, and I just figured might as well get ready now and feel cute all day. You know what I'm saying? But I thought I just brought it out there. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. Had a super fun day yesterday. Emily got here and oh my god, it was so annoying. We're going to go to this breakfast, like this breakfasty place by me, because on Google Maps it said it was open till 8, and we get there and they're like, oh yeah, no, only the coffee shop side is open till 8. We're only open till 3, and it was like 10 minutes till 3. So we're like, okay. So we left, went to Round Rock Donuts, which she really liked. We went and got ramen, went to the bookstore. Then we came back here and we played Adulthood as well as a Game of Forest Shuffle, because we tried playing it on BGA. I play it on BGA all the time, but she has never played it before. And playing it on BGA just was not clicking with her on like what's going on. So I explained it to her in person. Shit, it makes a lot more sense now. So glad I could come in with the assist. But I gotta show you, she got me for my birthday because I'm dead. So this is the like what she got me. Where's like a good spot to put you? She got me this, and I think it's epic. This, which she's been telling me about, it's like this device that you like attach to your like lower abdomen, like where your uterus would be, and it's to relieve period cramps. And like, I'm not excited to get my period, but I'm hyped to give that a go when it comes. And then she got me this, which is just the most me thing ever. If you know, you know. And this had me cackling. What did people do before chapstick? Just die? Literally me. I'm gonna use this for like travel to put like little like socks or underwear in there. And it'll be perfect. I love it. It's amazing. Amazing. So then whenever she left, it was like I immediately got on for D&D. We had our session 1 and I think it went pretty well. Everybody says they had fun, but obviously nobody's gonna tell me to my face that they had a bad time, so I was hoping they were truthful. But I had fun, and we had like our first little battle, our first little taste of the world. I made everything, like the first session was like very chill vibes, and like I have like a rough plan for session 2 and session 3, but now that session 1 has happened, we're not doing session 2 till October 1st. I'm aiming to do every other week. Like I have a very empty schedule where I'm like, yeah, like I could do like whenever, however often, it don't matter to me. But like I'm conscious of the fact that of everybody in the group, one person got 2 kids, another person's got a new baby, another person is like a teacher, so she's busy at work, and everybody else has like regular jobs. So or another person has a kid. I'm like very conscious of the fact that I'm not trying to like overwhelm people. So we're gonna go with every other week for the time being. There comes a time where people are like, oh yeah, no, like, oh, I'm hyped about what's happening, let's do next week too. Like, that'll most likely be fine. Yeah, October 1st is fine with me. I'm going to Dallas like October 3rd or something. I think either October 2nd to October 3rd or October 3rd to the 4th. I don't really remember. I need to like look at the screenshot. I need to grab a box about that. But I'm gonna like make like a little recap of what happened during the session, send it over to everybody, just because like typically in D&D, for my groups at least, we don't like, the GM does not like provide the group with like, this is what happened, this is who you met. It's more like a, you need to like be taking notes situation, which like I'm still expecting them to, you know, pay attention, blah blah blah. I'm gonna do this banana sound. It's banana bread, candied pecans, zucchini bread. But because we're doing it via online, I feel like sometimes like it's obnoxious to stop and be like, no, I don't think it's obnoxious. I think that people are not worried about like, oh, how do I spell this? What exactly did you say? Like if names are a little bit weird, which they often are in D&D, like it's just easier, I feel, to just send a little recap. I'm gonna give them a recap of who they met and any lore that they learned. It wasn't like a huge like lore dump session again. Session 1, kind of just giving some sprinklings of, I'm like go through the sessions. I'm gonna hopefully do that today while I'm working, like while I'm waiting for things to cut or while I'm eating my breakfast, because it's fresh in my mind. It was like 12 hours ago. I'm able to like remember which stuff I did read to them, what info I did give them, so that they can kind of just have that all wrapped up in a bow for them. So I'm gonna do that today and send that over, and I'm going to work until Emily has her training, I believe until 5, and then we'll hang out. I'm not sure what the plan is tomorrow. I just asked Andrea if we're doing game night, because she says she's a super busy weekend because the kids have a 4-day weekend. So sometimes when that's the case, she'd be just needing a little bit of her time, because if she's going into a crazy busy weekend, I would also want a little me time. So I'm going to do this, you know, whoa, 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 whoa. So this is basically the vibes, and I am going to get on with the day. Hoping work-wise, it's probably gonna get working at like 10. It's about 9:45 right now. We've got Crystal from California, Debbie from California, 2 orders from Domi from the PR team, Natalie from Australia, her order's a bit bigger, Katya from overseas, somewhere in Europe I believe, Catherine from MI. This is like the beginning of the sale orders, so there's kind of a lot of big ones right there in the beginning. Leah from Pennsylvania, it should be an easy one. Danielle from Wisconsin, Sam from Illinois. Also Celia from Wisconsin. I don't know what I was gonna say. Stephanie from Alabama. I don't know that I'm gonna get all of those done, but we'll say that that's like my goal. My goal is to also get Emily's order done so I can just hand it to her. Here you go. Happy Planet Hannah Mail. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get going with all this. You know what I mean? Okay guys, it's like noon 30. I've not really gotten all that much work done because the first couple of orders were quite large. There was a couple of, well, there was one pretty big one that was like all foil bundles, which is fine. I just called my dad. He wanted to hear about how D&D went, so I told him, and I think I'm gonna just heat up my broccoli cheddar soup. Oh, forgot to tell you guys, the other one, the chicken whatever biscuit one, was horrible. I hated it. It was so bad. But we're gonna be really brave. Broccoli cheddar, which I know I like broccoli cheddar. The only thing with broccoli cheddar is it's gonna give me a stomach ache, but it's literally all good in the hood. You know what I mean? Like it's fine. Venting it, and then I'm gonna do 2 minutes. Stir it, 2 minutes. You know. The crostinis that I got, horrible. They were like, they're just bad, truly. I don't really have any descriptor other than they were just bad. And yeah, so I don't really have any bread to soak in this. I feel like this might be kind of wild, but I think I might just take these rolls, because Chris only has 4 burgers and there's 8 rolls here. So like I could use a roll, an everything bagel roll, because we did have bread in there, but it went bad. So, and I don't really like wheat bread, like at all really. I don't know, the taste of it, it's like sweeter and I'm not a fan. So I'm just gonna like take some rolls, I guess, and have some roll with my broccoli cheddar soup, because I'm like a broccoli cheddar soup in a bread bowl type of person. I kind of like a little bit of bread in every bite. So I also like it with potato chips, but I don't want to use my potato chips because we're running low, because Chris and I have been little snacky bitches. So I'm gonna heat this up and eat this, and then like I think I told you I have like 5 hours until Emily even gets out of her training, and then by the time she like gets up here, if I'm not positive we're gonna hang out. It's gonna be depending on how she's feeling, but if we do hang out, it'll probably be closer to 6 by the time she gets up here. So I probably have like 6 more hours left, which is good. I think I should be able to get quite a bit done. Y'all, I'm getting out of my slump. I'm doing it. And I am excited about it. These are really blurry. Isn't this eyeshadow so pretty? Oh my god, it was just a jump scare. The next foil bundle I'm doing, isn't it so pretty? I'm doing is white, and the white foil is kind of a jump scare coming in here. But It's $4.50. I'm killing it. I have only a handful. This order is already almost done. Yeah, I have like 3 orders that were left on my like want to get done. I don't know if I'll get them all done before, if like Emily and I end up hanging out. Where did my phone even go? Did I bring my phone into my room? Oh my god. I'm not sure exactly like if I'll get to that specific goal, but like I'm flying. I'm literally flying like a bird, you know? Caw-caw, motherfucker. But I just finished my 2nd book of the day, which feels so good because I've been in such a slump. And like, I don't think the Dream Harbor series is very good, these books. I've given, the first 2 I gave 3 stars, and the 3rd book I gave like a low 4, but that one was so good. Besides like, the fucking 3rd act conflict was the classic one that makes me annoyed. But yeah, I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I finish working because I don't wanna, there's no point in starting something and not being able to listen to more than like 5 minutes of it. Alright, I got my last order for the day. Emily and I decided against getting together tonight because she's just exhausted and she wants to be well rested for her. She has just 8 hours of PowerPoints tomorrow, and literally the idea of that makes my stomach turn. That sounds like cruel and unusual punishment, but I'm like, yeah girl, totally get it. And the thing is that Chris, like, if Chris was home today, I would just take the car and I would like met her for dinner, but I'm like, I don't want you to have to drive all the way out here to get dinner, to then have to drive all the way back. Like, it just seems like not a good use of your evening. I will admit. So like, just get some sleep, girl. And so that's gonna be the plan, because we're not doing regular game night this week because Andrea had a long week, and I was like, totally cool, works for me. So me and Emily will have a little game night tomorrow, which I'm excited about because obviously I don't get to see her all that often. So I'm going to make a good old chicken tendy salad, but now I have the evening free, and I'm trying to this year, and I think I've done actually, I'm gonna pat myself on the back. I think I've done an incredible job of it this year, of finding more of like a balance between being working and allowing myself to breathe. And so I think whenever I'm done with this order, because I'm still getting everything I wanted to get done today, I'm gonna work on getting everything prepped for session 2 of D&D, and I think next week I might start working on Advent stuff, which will be pretty fun. So I'm gonna get back to it, and I'm gonna set my timer so that I can flip the chicken halfway. The chicken takes a while in the oven because I'm too lazy to get off the air fryer, so I'm just starting it while I still have a little bit left in this order. Okay, we finished our shit with about 10 minutes to spare, baby. Hell yeah. Feeling really great about that. Like, as in 10 minutes to spare, as in I have 10 minutes left until my chicken is done. The chicken tendies for my chicken tendy salad, you know. So I'll probably go in there like when I have 5 minutes left and just do a little I'm gonna cut up a fresh onion. I'm gonna, yeah, that's pretty much it. And cut up my lettuce, obviously. You got to have the lettuce for a salad. And yeah, then whenever I'm done eating, I'm gonna work on the D&D stuff. And yeah, I'm feeling, I don't know why, I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like kind of down for some reason. I don't really know why though. There's not really any reason to feel down. I just like do. Okay, it's 7:30. Ow! Oh my god, my knee just cracked so bad. I think I am, oh, Chris will probably be getting out of work here in like an hour, but oh my god, I'm falling apart. My left hip cracked, and oh my god, my right hip, kind of hurts to walk. I'm gonna go on that note because I'm clearly, now that I'm 30, I'm falling apart. It's just how it goes. I'm gonna go and take a shower and wash my hair and just stand in the beautiful heat that is an everything shower, baby. Ain't nothing like it. I don't know what is going on, but then I'm gonna go work on the D&D stuff. The thing is I have session 2, like the bones of it done, but there were some things that like the party, like different things that the party like focused on. So I want to make sure that we're like calling back to the things that happened in the first one. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. But I'm gonna go take a shower, and I probably won't talk to you guys till tomorrow if I'm being honest, because truly nothing is gonna be happening. It's 10 a.m. and it's already an annoying day. Per usual, usually on Fridays, I go and get me a McDonald's breakfast. It's just like become almost like a tradition, you know, a thing that we do around these parts. I'm gonna turn on the foiler so she can get nice and hot. But yeah, so I go, whatever, I order, I go, whatever. They have like the pay window, and then they have like the 2 different pickup windows. They'll either like give you all your stuff at window 1 or tell you to move on. Told me to move on to window 2. I go to window 2. They hand me my food. I open the bag. Simply missing my food. There's the 2 hash browns and Chris's burritos, my bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, nowhere to be seen. And like, because I'm at this 3rd window, there's nobody that like mans it. It's like just somebody will come by to hand you your stuff. So simply I had to go in, which is really unfortunate if you ask me, because this is how I'm dressed. I'm not prepared for going inside the McDonald's. That was just really a situation. But I looked through the orders that I have for today last night, and I'm gonna basically be getting through the rest of the orders that I have foil full for today. Emily and I are for sure hanging out today. She basically last night was like, I'd rather just like get a good night's sleep, and I'm like, absolutely, hell yeah. So that we can like, she's like, so I can rally tomorrow since she doesn't have to be up early on Saturday. And I'm like, yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Plus I'll have both of her orders done to give her. So today we have Emily's order number 1. We've got Laura from Virginia, and then Emily's order number 2, and then Ellen from Tennessee, and then Caroline from New York, and then Elena from Virginia, Jennifer from Texas, and Stephanie from New York. Stephanie from New York, her order is very big. It's like 9 pages long, so that'll be a big one. And Emily's first order is pretty big, so that's the plan for today. I'm gonna do that, and then depending on time, I'll pull foil for the rest of the orders, so I'll be prepared to get as many done over the next 2 days as I can. My goal was 80%. Then I'll finish them on Monday and do a second mail drop, which I think is probably gonna be perfectly the plan. I was able to get pretty much everything good to go for D&D last night, which is amazing. So I'm pretty prepared for our next session. I just have like a couple of monsters that I need to make, possible another NPC, but otherwise we're good to go. And I got so tasty, which is my second, like feeling bubbly and keep it bubbly. Those are like tied for number 1, but also tasty is number 2, and time for taste is number 3. So we're gonna go get it on, baby. We're gonna get to it. Woo. Okay, friends, I'm about to go put some waxy poo. What is this? Salted caramel apple nonsense in the living room, because about an hour until Emily's training's done, and then she's gonna drive this way. We were going back and forth on whether or not I was gonna meet her somewhere. I'm gonna obviously offer her to drive whenever we figure anything out for dinner, because I feel bad making her drive her all around. But basically, she was like, I don't know that I'll be like hungry at 5 o'clock for dinner. And I'm like, yeah, that's completely fine, because I typically don't eat dinner at 5 o'clock anyway, but I like gave it as an option, you know? So she's gonna head here and we're gonna hang out a bit. I need to actually, first and foremost, watch How to Play on Daybreak to decide if I feel up to that tonight. But we're gonna have a game night. She said that yesterday she was like, I'm gonna, what's it called? Just stay, like not come out tonight so that she can rally today. So who knows what we'll get up to and how much we'll get up to. I'm gonna give her options. That game's an option. But it's definitely like a more thinky game. So if our brains are not feeling up to it, I could also teach her how to play Magic, which I think could be a fun one because she and her husband do a lot of camping type vacations, trips. And Magic's kind of like a good one for that because it's like you just need the cards. You don't even really need a play mat or anything. So, and like maybe some dice. So, I'm gonna maybe teach her Magic, which could be real fun, but I do want to watch a How to Play on that game. I was going to simply just film my book haul and get that stuff put away since like I'm ready, but I do fear I should watch the How to Play. First and foremost, I don't know how long the How to Play is gonna be or what time exactly she'll be here. Also, like her training is done at 5 and then she's gonna head here. I don't know how long the drive is. She gave me what the place is called, so I can see like roughly how long the drive is. But I'm gonna start with watching a How to Play on the game and then see what time it is and how far the convention or like the training center is from here. My guess would be it's probably like 30-minute drive. But at 5 o'clock it might be longer because of rush hour. So we will see. But I'm gonna start first things first with finding out how to play, you know? Hello friends, I'm dressed. I have like this super orange glitter on just because I think it's super fun. But I'm wearing my orange skirt, so now I look like I'm ready for Halloween. Update, I hate Halloween, but it's a cute outfit. So, it's 9. Emily is getting ready and getting packed up, and she's gonna come grab me and we're gonna go get brekkie before she has to leave today. So sad. So I was like, we need to like make sure we take a cutie pie picture together because we've simply not done that any of the times we've seen each other so far. She was like, oh my god, yes. So it's on the docket. I'm gonna just, you know. Yesterday we got dinner and then we played Night Shift, the STRIPPER game, but I'm pretty sure you can't even like say that word on it, which is like so dumb, but it was super fun. She enjoyed it and we had a blast, and I think I got like my new high score on that game, which is crazy. Let me see it, truly. But I made like 50K in the night, you know? I've been trying to keep my backup rolls over there and then just keep my open rolls in the drawers. But today's plan for me work-wise is to pull foil, so I am gonna start that now and just like keep an eye out for her telling me she's gonna come pick me up. She's like, I'm gonna pick you up, gonna meet there, and I was like, I don't know what makes the most sense like direction wise, so you just let me know what makes the most sense. And she was like, yeah, I got you. So, you know, I'm just gonna get to working and that'll be that, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna pull foil with you guys because I feel like this video is gonna be long enough. Hello, it's like 1 o'clock. Emily just left, so sad. But I think I'm gonna film 2 videos I wanna film really quick. Hopefully I can do them both within like an hour. That would be stellar. I want to film a haul as well as a reading, as in my entire physical TBR video. I think I can get both of those done relatively quickly and then get to work. I already finished pulling foil. It went amazing. I didn't need to order anything, which I'm so happy about. So thrilled. But I'm gonna get set up to film a haul. Okay, I just finished filming the haul and I fear I don't have it in me to talk anymore to film the other thing. So the other thing's like, I need to like read basically the titles of every book and I just don't have it in me. That was a lot of talking. So I'm just gonna like move these back. I am gonna film that like early this next week, like probably Monday. But I don't want to do it right now, so I'm not gonna do it right now. You know what I mean? It's just like not something that I can be bothered to do at this current point in time. So, because that was literally already like 40 plus minutes straight of me talking. And in case you didn't know, it's a big bad allergy season currently here and for me. I feel like I've been talking about that nonstop. Literally on cue. And when it's allergy season, for me personally, I get a really dry, scratchy throat. So I just can't keep talking. So I'm gonna grab some wax and we're gonna head to my office to, here's my Lulu. But yeah, Emily and I went to Snooze this morning for breakfast. It was delish. She had like a coupon for buy one get one entrees. So with tip, it was like barely $30. So honestly a bargain if you ask me, truly. Okay, so love that. Love. And I was wearing like my orange skirt. I showed you, like, now my eyes just look so incredibly orange, but I gotta compliment my outfit. I gotta compliment a couple of compliments on my makeup. So I could not feel cuter if I tried, but we're gonna turn on the foiler. And the machines, I did get a boring Amazon orders in the mail. I can show you them. They're very boring. 2 packages. If you can hear Chris, I apologize. He's just loud and annoying me all day. Also, I'm sorry about the lack of videos. I just, with having like my sister in town and then Emily in town and trying to like stay up on orders, I just you guys can't even see me. I like gave up on trying to get orders or videos up for this week, so I think that this video will be my first video back. I like took like a week off basically, so we'll come back with this video, and then on Monday I'm also going to film my plan with me, because I'll be like have like 2 or 3 to film, so that'll be good, you know. Heck yeah, gamer. Oh yeah, so we just got blades and cutting mats, and that's literally it. So the size of these boxes compared to the things in them is crazy. It's actually absurd. But with pulling foil, there's like 2 orders in this whole stack that are like bigger. So I feel very confident in my ability to get the majority of this stuff done this weekend, if I'm being honest with you. So I'm pretty hype about it all. I am a little bit sleepy from the carb-filled breakfast of pancakes, but it's all good. I'm gonna see if there's anything to watch on YouTube, because I am feeling like I want to watch something on YouTube. I did finish my book that I was reading this morning when I pulled foil, and I finished pulling foil with, like, I was like getting almost done pulling foil. I had 3 orders left and Emily was 10 minutes away, and then those orders were really quick to pull foil for, and I finished with, like, she was down the street. It worked out so good. So good. So, yeah, I got a new Gavin video to watch. So, I think that's the plan. Hour and 21-minute video. Good morning, friends. It's like 9:30. I woke up about 30 minutes. I think I woke up around 9. I usually woke up at like 8, but simply fell back to sleep. Another day, another sleigh. Finally, the last day of this video. Oh, my hip is really fucked. Truly. It's like, it only hurts if I like extend it too far while I'm like bent forward. I don't know. But it's just like a jolt of ouch when it happens. But I made a Diet Coke and a muffin. And I'm going to start my day with that. And I'm going to, what was I gonna say? I'm gonna print shipping labels for everything I have done so far, because that always makes me feel really satisfied when the open orders number goes down, 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 down. But obviously, with the advents being in there, it's not gonna go down like too crazy, but it's fine. I am going to, I think, start working on advent this week, which should be fun. Should be fun, should be fun, you know? While I'm in here doing other things, I can honestly, I should have been working on the advent whenever I was working on my D&D stuff all of those days a few weeks ago, because could have been a mindless task we did, but I didn't, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna, like I said, get some shipping labels done. Probably print them for like the first handful of orders that I'm like confident I will get done today. I didn't get, I don't think, exactly where I wanted to yesterday. I was 4 short of where I wanted to get yesterday, but like I said, I think of what I have left. Let me do a little looky too. I think it's a lot of orders that are like under $100. Which, like, it's like I always say, every order is my favorite at one point. The big orders are my favorite when they come in, and then the smaller orders are my favorite when I'm working on orders. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like pretty confident in getting the remainder of the sale orders done today, because the next big order I have is post-sale. I think I'm just gonna print all the shipping labels for them, especially because today is one of Chris's late days, so he's gonna be at work until late. So, you know, I'm gonna go get to this and eat my muffin, watch a little bit of YouTube, and have a great Sunday morning. Hello, 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 I'm starving to death. Starving to death, and I'm praying that the pan I want is clean. I think it is, yay. I'm gonna make some dumplings for lunch. I've been thinking about it kind of all day, if I'm being honest with you. I thought about them this morning when this afternoon when I opened the freezer to get out Chris's ice packs. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make that for lunch. That sounds good. Sounds very, very good. So that's my plan of action. But figured I'd update you guys left. I have 9 sale orders left, so basically I'm killing it, truly, because I think I had close to 20 to do today, and I've only been working since like, I think 10:15 is when I started. So I haven't really even been working that long, and I'm like halfway there. And I've already completed the biggest orders that are in this chunk, because I mean, I may continue and just try to, I think there's like 5 additional orders that aren't from the sale. One of them is a bigger order. but a $200 tier non-sale order is a lot smaller than a $200 sale order. Does that make sense? I feel like I've explained this a million times, you know, because it makes the sense. Because if you have an order that's $200 after a discount, that's going to be more stickers than an order that is $200 before a discount, or after, without a discount. I feel like I'm speaking gibberish, but I'm gonna use up the rest of this current bag of dumplings that I'm getting through. Those are stuck together, which is so annoying. They don't get as clustered. But yeah, I'm pretty starving to death right now. I don't know why I'm just all, I feel like whenever I eat something for breakfast, it makes me more hungry. I also been slowly drinking a Diet Coke this morning, and caffeine does, I believe, curb your appetite. So the fact that I haven't had a ton of caffeine could also be part of it. Okay. Water. Get that boiling. As well as I'm going to get some warm water back in here because I need to de-thaw the dipping sauce. So I just refill this with warm water and let her sit and melt while I add my seasonings to my little dish to extra flavor my sauce. But yeah, I'm feeling really good about how today is going, if I'm being honest with you, which is wonderful. Because I felt kind of like, I don't know, kind of out of touch with work right now. Like, I've just been dreading it, but I feel like I'm just kind of in a life fuck. Does that ever happen to you where like everything besides just laying in bed doing nothing seems like such a fucking chore? And it's been so annoying. And it's like, I don't feel sad, I don't feel anything. I just like feel like doing nothing. But I think it's because my summer was so go busy that now that I have like weeks of chill time, and my summer was so emotional, so many like bad things, that now that we're in a more chill time, I'm like, oh. So that's kind of, I think, the big part of it. But also we got some pretty sad news yesterday that Chris's grandfather, he has like a partner that he's been with forever. Her name is Marie. She unfortunately passed away this weekend, or this week, which is very sad. So I've been thinking a lot about his grandpa and hoping that he's doing okay. But I'm just like, is so over this year. It's just been a bad one. Everybody's dying and life sucks. But yes, the orders that we still have to fulfill for the day will be done, my like mandatory, and then I have those handful of ones. We'll see what time it is. I will most likely continue onward. If I don't decide to continue on with those, I'm gonna get ready and film my bookshelf bullshit and maybe film my plan with me's. But like, I'm gonna probably do something work related until Chris gets home tonight, because I'm feeling really good this morning and really like I want to be productive. And I think another big thing about it is like, it's been Chris's days off. Like Emily was here, so I couldn't, not like blaming anything or anyone, but I feel like whenever I know that I have plans in the evening, I like am not as committed. I'm like, my head is on like thinking about the fun thing that I'm gonna do. But because all I have going on today is work, I'm so in the zone, which feels really good. Really, really good. Set timer for 8 minutes. Lovely. Finished I've had such a bad reading month too, because like I haven't really been working to listen to audiobooks, and then the books that I've been reading on my Kindle have literally been like putting me into a slump. But I've finished just like this weekend, like 3 or 4 books like this week, and I'm just feeling very accomplished in that front. I'm feeling a lot more motivated today, and I hope we can like continue this, snowball this into the next week. Hello, my little dewdrop. It's 5:18. I'm almost done with the second to last order, then I have the last sale order, and then there's 5 other non-sale orders that I have printed and foil pulled for. The thing is one of those 5 is huge, and the last sale order is in fact worse than I thought. It's just under $100, but there's sparkle hole protectors, all 4 times 5. So that right there is gonna take about 8 years to cut, which is fine. I'm just joking around. I just think it's funny. I'm just like, oh my god. But I think I'm gonna take a quick shower right now before I finish up these orders, because I want my hair to be dry before I go to bed, because it was definitely not dry before I went to bed last time, and it dried funktastic. So that's my plan of action currently. I also think whenever I get out of the shower, I'm gonna throw the wash in, throw the laundry in, so that I can get that all washed so Chris can have his fresh work clothes for tomorrow. And yeah, and then tomorrow, if I'm able to push through and get all of these orders done tonight, I don't know that I will, but my plan would be for tomorrow to do the rest of my filming. The plan with me's, I'm gonna have 3 plan with me's to film, finish any remaining orders, and start my editing. Finish the editing Tuesday. Wednesday, have that be new release designing day. / I need to make these things for Andrea. Yeah, I think we're gonna be in a good place. I'm currently dressed like a deranged Disney adult, so it's probably my last hair wash until I get my hair done, because I'm getting my hair done on Friday. But I'm literally wearing this Halloween Mickey shirt with Christmas Mickey pants. Iconic. Like I said, I am gonna start the wash, but I randomly, like, all of a sudden have the urge to put my books away, which I've been, like, dragging my feet on real bad. So if the mood is striking us, we're gonna do it, and you're gonna come along with. The whole thing took like 11 minutes. It's the way that I've been avoiding that like the plague. And it only took 11 minutes. And literally most of it was rearranging my series shelves, because I've been getting books that are like continuations of series or just like whole series. So I've been very much into my interconnected standalone. However, there was quite a few like tans and whites. There was like 4, which was exciting, and there was like 5 blacks, which that shelf has not been really added to in a while, because I have been in an any genre but thrillers stage of life for a bit now, because they were very triggering to me personally after losing Christy, because that was like what we bonded over, was thrillers originally. So, you know, if the lights go off, just know that I'm annoyed about it, because the freaking motion sensor is taller than I am when I'm kneeling down. Well, I think it'd be taller than most people when they're kneeling down, but oh my god, it was so funny whenever me and Emily were we were waiting for our name to be called at a restaurant. And we were standing there, we were talking about like tall versus short. And I was like, are you like tall? Because I just like can't ever tell if people are tall or if it's just because I'm short. She's like, no, like I am tall. And I'm like, okay. Very, very difficult for me to decide. I'm gonna go fill my water because she's quite empty. And then look at how cute all the Halloween mail looks. I'm obsessed. This mail bin's almost full, which is crazy. There's gonna be like close to 60 orders going to the post office, and I do have my one little Australian order going via UPS because there's always errors trying to purchase the postage from USPS. But my lunch was really good. I enjoyed it. And then I had a little Rice Krispie for dessert because I've been on that kind of a kick for a while now. But it's been like the perfect little future. And I thought for sure, because I get like the variety pack and it comes with like half of it is just plain, then the other half, so like then 1/4 of them is chocolate and 1/4 of them is M&M. But I actually like plain the best, which is quite shocking. This idea for like a journaling bundle. The thing is, like junk journaling, I would love to be somebody who junk journals, but I don't do anything. Me and Andrea were talking about it. She's like, you gotta get into junk journaling just a couple of weeks ago. And I'm like, sure, but like I don't do anything. Like, you're going out and doing stuff with the kids and this and that. I'm like, I just sit at home and work. And then I sit at home and read. So I would only have anything to journal like the few times a year that like I could go out. Otherwise it's just like, would be spread after spread of McDonald's, or like the only mail I'd be getting is boring ass supplies. Like toner just came. So but I had this idea where it'd be like quarter sheets or smaller, and it would just come in like mixed foil. Like you don't get to pick it. It's just like every sheet is a different foil. A little bit of pizzazz and fun. But I've got 3 foil bundles to make for Teresa, and then I have Brittany's order, and then that's all the sale orders. Then we'll be moving into the 5 post sale orders, and hopefully I'm able to get those done. Because also then, because like the thing is I know that because one of them is big, if I don't get it done, then Chris is gonna have to make an extra post office stop this week because our outgoing mail slots are too thin for bigger orders to fit through, which is so annoying. So annoying. I forgot to end this video, so if you made it all the way to the end of this long ass video, leave a trophy emoji down below, or like a medal, because you deserve a prize. And I'll see you next time. Bye!